Turn around, Barnabas. You hear the lumbering sounds within the cave, the dreary cave where you hear the toads. The fire is burning from the alchemical fire in front of you. You see a massive bloated toad emerging from the murky cave. Its thick, its slick skin glistens in the dim light, and its eyes lock onto you with a lifeless stare. You realize the horror that this is a devouring toad, a creature known for its insatiable hunger and incredible strength. Well, what do you do, Waverly?
I am going to toss a dagger at it.
I'm going to be a douche.
Okay.
Firing a dagger over the alchemical fire is rolled with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Because it's kind of like cover.
But if it hits, it does fire damage.
I'll do 1 fire damage, sure.
You're welcome.
I like that.
I am indeed the negotiator.
It's not that big roll with disadvantage.
You are, after all, the royal advisor.
Oh, there we go. Disadvantage.
This is Alchemist
Oh,
Fire,
fuck.
this AoE right
Natural 1.
here.
Uh-oh.
Failure.
Uh-oh.
It gets destroyed by the alchemical fire.
Is anyone in front of you?
Well, no one's
Nobody's in
melee
front of you,
combat.
thankfully.
Describe how you utterly fail, Waverly.
I don't think it makes it over the fire. I think it just kind of falls into the fire.
Probably hit a room on the ceiling.
Yeah, I think I throw like a small child.
Do you think
I
it's
was like, oh god.
Do you think it's destroyed?
And for the rest of my action, I'm going to use my movement to squeeze by and hide right here.
Yeah, sure. How the hide works is it would work because the fire is like obscuring. There's like probably smoke and stuff. As long as there's something like in between you and the creature trying to spot you, then I would roll a perception versus your stealth if the creature wanted to. Aim on, the devouring toad is up. It hops forward. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It doesn't get quite as far, Barnabas, as it eyes you through the fire. I'm actually going to make my passive roll, I guess, against your stealth roll, Waverly, as you kind of try to slick by Barnabas. I roll a natural 1, buddy, so it doesn't matter. I think it's cool. Oh, I lost myself. In the
Everybody's
cave
going so
here.
high.
Yeah. Let me peel back the cave a little bit here. Lock it down. See how far away you are. You got 20 feet, Barnabas. The toad steps in a little bit into the fire, but sees you there. And you hear it opens its mouth, Barnabas. Its gaping maw opens wide, revealing rows of jagged, pointed teeth. You could feel the hot, moist breath from across the fire.
Speaking of fire, it's base touched it, so does it take fire damage?
Yes, I'm going to say it does, but something more grimacing happens as it snaps out at a whipping motion.
Disadvantage. Sanctuary up.
Oh, I have to roll against Sanctuary, right? As it tries to whip you with its tongue across the thing here. I have to make a wisdom save, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do
DC
it.
15.
I
Love
fail.
that sound effect.
It tries to, then looks over at Sasha instead as it's compelled. It tries to focus and sees Sasha there. Oh no, Sasha.
Get away from me.
The tongue lashes out at you. I'm going to roll my attack roll. See if I hit you. What's your AC,
You're one.
Shostrom?
What's my AC?
my. Yeah.
13.
I do not hit. Barnabas is up.
Barnabas is still seeing red right now and is completely lost all sense of self-preservation, so he's going to run up to this wall. And
Yeah.
I would like to ask if I could do some kind of climb, jump, slam kind of maneuver where I just kind of get up to here and then drop onto the toad. Just kind of bring the hammer down onto it.
Do you give in to your orcish nature?
I am very angry right now. Very sad, very angry, and I don't have a sense of self-preservation right now, so
My God.
orcish nature.
Roll a d20. If you roll a natural 1, you give in to the darkness.
Anyone got acceleration?
Not a 1.
Roll straight up with your orcish fury. We'll just roll to attack, right? As you go up,
right, yeah.
do you want to slam, like you run across the cliff like this and you want to slam it?
Yeah.
As you come up from behind the toad, it's like as large as a warhorse, something really big.
That is a 13 to hit.
The AC is 11. Roll damage.
I'm dual wielding, so it's a D10. Or not dual wielding, two-handed. That is 11 bludgeoning.
How does
I
Barnabas
just-
charge over it and slam into the toad?
I use the momentum of me running into the wall, grab it with my other exposed hand, and pull myself up. And as I, mid-air, bringing myself down, I'm just roaring, tears flooding my eyes, and I just bring it down onto its cranium, knocking it flat on its belly.
Let me hear your war cry. The mic blew out a little bit, but we're just testing out the Yeti. Quilla's up.
So at first, when I spotted it, I narrowed my eyes and just look at it. That's not a dragon. But then I see Barnabas just completely walk up and just lunge this guy, and I'm like, oh goodness, oh dear. But I still walk up to try and help him, but I'm a little unsteady as I move up. Here I am. Can I move? Oh, it's not my turn. You gotta
Yes, it
end
is.
your turn. You
It's
gotta
your turn,
end your
Quill.
turn, Barnabas.
I did.
He did it, his turn. It's up. You're up, buddy.
Not on my screen. It's still Barnabas's turn, so I
All right,
can't move.
let's try to fix it. How about now?
Yep, there we are.
Okay. Little
I can
glitch in the
attack through
matrix.
this because I have a whip. Reach.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll say that you can roll straight up.
Okay, but that's not quite it yet. But I'm just getting in position. I am
Awesome.
going to cast Hex onto the toad. Bonus action Hex.
Sure.
And afterwards, I'm going to catch Witch Bolt.
How do you cast Hex
I'm like,
onto the
oh
toad?
goodness, and shoot lightning from my fingertips as I am holding this whip in my hands.
Unlimited power!
That's right, Sasha. It will be cringe 24/7.
It's fine.
Oh, necrotic damage 6. And a 14 to hit.
Yeah. Roll damage, buddy. You already did with the 6 damage. And as lightning streaks across, what color is the lightning?
It's 12.
It's a
12 with
D6.
Hex.
It's +2 with the Hex, right? That's what Hexblade does. So,
No, Hex, the spell.
Hex the spell.
you can't bonus action Hex and cast a full action Witch Bolt spell at the same time.
Okay.
Right? You're trying to do
One
too
has
much
to be
in
a
the same turn.
cantrip.
Yeah, you're trying to do too much in the same turn.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, well,
I thought
in
you
that
did a
case,
bonus
yeah,
action
Hex and
Hexblade
then
Curse.
hit it with the blade. The whip, I mean.
Yeah, I'll say that you'd cast the Witch Bolt, which you rolled on, right? And you did 6 damage. Now your Witch Bolt is connected and your concentration's up, right?
But
Which
I'd rather
Hex
Hex it
concentration.
first, and then I want to attack it, since I can't use Witch Bolt.
also
Oh,
keep
okay.
in mind, Quill, isn't Hex concentration?
Yeah.
Yes.
So is Witch
You
Bolt.
can't have two concentrations.
Oh,
up at once.
fuck.
It was a good idea, but no.
Limited power.
Okay. Fuck it, dude. Let's just go with Witch Bolt then. 6
Yeah.
damage.
6 damage. Awesome. Is your turn
That's
over,
it.
Quill?
Yes. There we are.
End turn. Bernadette is up.
Uh-oh. I
You need to get
see
better about
as,
zooming in on your guys' models, too.
I see as, let me make sure I got my ruler up. Yeah. I see as Barnabas goes running in there with a roar, and Bernadette just thinks back to the temple. She's just gonna run in to where... Move. Is this where Bleeder went down? About here?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I have to delete corpses, but...
Yeah. So she's going to run over to where Bleeder is and look at the remains of it, and she's gonna hold a mending spell on Bleeder and just look up to over the flame and try to see Barnabas and just yell out as loud as she can, which isn't very loud, just Barnabas, help!
Let me roll a perception check real quick to see if I notice. I don't think a 5 succeeds.
Rip.
I'm holding my action for Barnabas to come over and help me with Bleeder. That's my turn.
Waverly's up. Round 2.
The frog is distracted with Barnabas, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot's happening. What do you want to try to do?
I want to jump through the fire and flames, and just try to do a straight stab on the frog with my short sword.
Do we feel the pain?
I'm gonna be taking some damage. I realize that.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you roll D4 damage?
Yep.
Right? That's what the Ultimate Fire does, D4.
Yep. I take 3 damage. That's not too bad.
And we'll say the frog also took 3 from last turn, right? Because it stepped
Yep.
in too. And you just blazingly run through trying to save your friend, and you get to about here. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
I roll with advantage from sneak attack, right?
We'll allow it. Fine.
Sweet.
Sasha's not in the lineup at all.
The reason why... Oh, because we deleted your model. Let me put you back out, Sasha. We skipped Sasha's turn.
Nani?
Sasha and I tried to kill you, and you're not there.
You're just
anymore.
killing me, and I'm like, okay, I don't get to
I
fight
missed
back.
my
That's
one
fine.
single attack before you guys dunked on my poor froggy. Roll a damage.
So I rolled 20 to hit.
Yeah. The reason why I'm going to say you get sneak attack is because you're coming out of stealth, right?
Yep.
And that's kind of what you're doing, so you get the advantage from coming out of stealth.
So 7 plus 6 is at 13.
Especially coming across the cover of the fire. That makes sense. How much damage?
13 damage.
Nice. How do you cut the toad badly?
I'm just gonna like cut it from the jaw to the left eye. Just take half its skull off.
Hit end turn Waverly when your turn is over. Sasha's up. I put your new cool model out. Thank you for spending
Yay.
the $7.99 from Hero Forge.
Sorry it took me so long to put it up there.
Can we get some donos and Sasha to help her out?
I'm just gonna use my sacred flame on the frog, but I'm gonna back up a little bit. Where am I?
You have Sacred Flame?
Yeah, is that wrong?
Really? No.
Makes
that's kind of
a
unusual.
makes an origami plane and just throws it and explodes.
So I was gonna
Yeah,
back up a
sure.
little bit first, and then
Yeah.
in this doorway here, and then I'll shoot her.
Do
Shoot
you know how
him.
to do you know a trick to pivot your model? You hit the Alt key, and then you kind of turn your model like that. You can kind of face
Make
it.
a face.
Yeah. Cool. A flame-like radiance
I just did the
descends on the
effect, right?
creature. A flame-like radiance descends onto the frog as this holy light comes down to it. I need to roll a con save with this guy. Here we go. What's your... I fail with a 5. This poor frog, he doesn't have like any soul to them. Roll damage. Sacred Flame D8. All right. 8 radiant
Yeah, I
damage.
doubled a 3.
Let me double check that spell. Yep. Man, that seems kind of weak for a cantrip, doesn't it, guys?
All cantrips are once you get to higher level though, it's
It just does more damage.
Better.
There's no secondary effect to it, though, right? Like, there needs to be a secondary
Should
effect to
be.
it.
It's a D8 worth of radiant damage. That's great.
It is radiant damage, though, but I'm just saying, you know.
It should scale with
Amon
level.
looks over to you, Waverly. You feel the hot breath. The gaping maw opens wide. As you cross it, the toad's powerful jaws open up and round to close around your arm. Whoosh! As the tongue tries to whip you out, as it tries to devour you. No advantage from Chad, apparently, so I can't even get one single attack. Sad times. Ooh, 21, Waverly.
That hits.
Whoosh. Waverly, you are hit for 7 piercing damage. As Waverly, you see him get lashed in. The adhesive tongue sticks to his chest as he's pulled in his tabaxi form. And the toad begins to swallow and engulf him. And your sword is sort of flinging as you kind of like, it's pulled out of the sword of the toad's skull as you begin to fall into its jaws. You take 7 piercing and 8 poison damage. You are now grappled and restrained. Using its last 2 action points, it swallows Waverly whole. Gulp!
Waverly.
Oh no.
And
Really
Waverly,
goated.
Think couldn't hit anything. Now just swallowed somebody.
you struggle to get back to your feet. The powerful jaws of the toad close around your arm. You can feel the bones crunching under its strength. The pain is excruciating, Waverly. And with a sickening slurp, it swallows your arm whole, leaving you screaming in agony. The toad lets out a deep, satisfying croak as it begins its digestion. Barnabas is up. The creature is badly hurt, though.
Barnabas didn't even notice that.
Poor
Sasha did.
Waverly.
Sasha's
Doesn't even.
pissed.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. I don't know if that hits. So it's 11? 11 hit?
Yes, it does. 11 is a hit.
Alright. Still dual wielding, still two-handing it.
Yeah.
10 bludgeoning.
You scream as you let down in rage. And Waverly, you're halfway through the gullet. How do you kill Amon the Devouring Toad?
My hammer has a flat head and a spiked head for, reasons. So whenever I'm bringing the hammer down, I just turn it from the flat head to the spike head, and I just drag the spike into its skull, and I just rip its head out. Like, it's already weakened and the jaw was already sliced, so I just pull the head the rest of the way off.
I will say too, you start to see the body from inside the frog like convulse and bulge too.
Sasha was gonna go cut the frog open, get Waverly out.
But as you cut it open, it kind of explodes as I've taken the form of a Goliath.
Oh god.
God damn it! If you're gonna coming up with all these figures, you got to put your fucking models on here.
I grab the
I do have
leg.
a giant model though.
I grab the leg of the frog and I just start you remember from the Avengers movie when Hulk started just smacking the shit out of Loki? I'm doing that with the frog's corpse, but with the walls.
Bernadette is gonna run up to Barnabas and we'll try to stop him. Barnabas!
A perception check on my part. 1 second. Yeah, that's higher than a 10. After throwing this thing around enough to basically tear its leg off, I suddenly just hear your voice, and I'm mid-swing when I hear it.
I'm just gonna slowly walk up and take his other hand. Barnabas, I need your help. And I'm just And I'm just gonna start leading him away back to Bleeder.
Oh my God, Bleeder! I just
It's
run over to where Bleeder is.
It's okay.
Reach into my satchel, pull out some smith tools.
Bill's just squished up against the wall, trying to get away from Barnabas.
I'll help you.
I go the other side and I crouch down across from Barnabas and I hold the mending spell.
I pick up the head of Bleeder and I just reattach it to the body, and I bring my hammer down onto it. And with each strike, the hammer begins to glow a little bit, and some arcane energy starts fettering itself throughout the broken pieces. And after a minute of doing this, the limbs start to be reattached through some arcane strands, and it just starts to pull itself back together. And it's completely fixed, but its eyes don't turn on until I put my hand onto its head and give it a spell slot. And its eyes flicker back to life, and he stands up.
I'm gonna cast Mending on Bleeder and just look Barnabas. It can always be fixed.
I'm just hugging Bleeder right now, crying. You're okay. And then kicks me in the balls.
Was this like a kick, or was this just like a ball flick? You know?
No, this was a kick.
Tap?
Like
a little
I
love
take
tap.
damage. I'll say I take damage if that's what you're going for.
You can do whatever you want, bud.
Look up. The guy now standing behind Barnabas. Did the cat blow up?
What happened?
The cat blew up. Nice point up above your head.
What?
There was a cat. Huh?
Oh, hey, you!
What? Who are you?
She scoots away.
Sasha, deal with this.
I don't like surprises.
There's another way for me.
It's another Waverly.
So, I stand about like 8'5".
Can you even
hold
fit
on.
in here?
Hold on. Let me
I'm
check.
like probably crouching. I'm like,
He is a full 11 inches taller than me. So yes, this is the first time Barnabas had to look up to see someone. What the fuck? Maybe not that big.
What is your name?
my name's Crush. What's your name?
Would Crush know me?
Yeah, you know Crush.
Do you clamber all over this one like you do with Barnabas?
Who's Barnabas?
Hello, my name's Barnabas.
Hello, you want to wrestle?
No.
Sure.
This has been eventful and all, but I think I'll just go over here.
Guys, at least Crush is more manly than Waverly. We could use him.
Right.
Quill, your kobold instincts start to take over a little bit.
Yeah,
The instincts for loot.
the shiny and the exploration and treasure.
And you look ahead of you and you can see several bodies lying on the ground. Their gear is scattered
goodness.
all around them.
How badly decomposed are these bodies?
You'd have to get closer to look.
Oh dear. Well, no more frogs. Yeah, I'm getting in and peering around.
Yep.
Just for anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Approaching the first body, you notice a sturdy suit of armor, dented and scratched, but still intact. It appears to be made of steel, with a chainmail underlaying to provide excellent protection. You reach down and grab the armor, feeling its weight as you have to inspect it for any defects. You look at it, satisfied that it's in good condition. You take it.
Well, of course. I'm just gonna look over my back, just make sure that nobody's looking at me. as I'm looting this corpse.
Staring down the hallway like half
It's
of us are.
but it takes like a minute to, if we're going to be hardcore about the rules of doffing and darning armor, I think it's like
Yep.
a minute or two to take it off.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Barnabas, you notice Quill is messing around down there.
Yep.
Miss Quill, are you alright?
Wait, do you want to wrestle or not?
I'm sorry, no.
She's just scooting up behind these boxes and like falling behind them.
You fell off the
I'm
map.
sorry.
Crush, leave the guy alone.
That was fresh meat.
Didn't mean to scare you, Miss Quill. Are you okay? There's some rustling over here. I thought there was more of the weird frogs.
Surprises.
I was a little old want to wrestle.
Please, don't. She's too small.
I grab Crush by the arm. I'm like, you gotta chill out.
No, but the little one can bite ankles.
Oh my god, why are there so many bodies in here? Oh, right. Oh.
I'm just gonna be a goblin and like try and take off this armor while this is happening as well.
Do you need some help?
No, I got this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It looks like you're struggling a little
Don't
bit.
look at me.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Are you guys thinking we head back to town now?
I'd like to,
At least check out the place first.
All right.
I would like to
Bernard-
see what this is.
Is Bernadette looking around?
I suppose I could peruse.
She would, once everyone seems to have calmed down a bit, yes.
You see another one is wearing a heavy shield. Its surface adorned with the intricate designs and engravings of one of the Knights of Valiance. Despite its weight, it would be valuable addition to any adventurer's arsenal, providing extra protection in combat. You heft the shield up a little bit, Bernadette, and you test its weight and balance, satisfied that it is a valuable find.
There's a shield with a symbol.
So, where do you think these guys came from? Are they adventurers like us?
Probably.
There weren't there people that were coming into the temple? I thought did someone mention that people come this way and don't come back? Or is that somewhere else?
Well, I don't know if we were the first party or if somebody came before us.
These frogs did not appear to be marked by the darkness.
Oh, you noticed?
They were staring at me, yes. You can see a lot in the eyes.
I'd rather not think about these folks right now.
It's kind of slimy.
Very.
Hopping down and like coming over. So, anyone else find anything good here?
Barnabas, you're like searching around too, right? And moving along, you come across a pile of coins scattered around a body. Gold, silver, and copper glint in the dim light of the cave. You eerily scoop them up and stiff them into your pouch. The coins are of various denominations and origins, but all are valuable and can be used to purchase goods and services in the outside world.
I'm really sorry about this, Miss Mammal, sir, but I could really use this.
Well, you got an establishment. I'm just on the road. I guess that makes sense.
Do you want the money, Miss Quill?
It's not like I have anything to look forward to. I need a diamond, but no, probably too expensive.
I don't think I can get you a diamond. That's a little too expensive.
Yeah.
Does anyone else besides me use a shield?
Shields? No,
There is
I
one,
like to lead light on my feet.
Barnabas.
I don't know if I have one.
Barnabas.
Reach into my infinite satchel and pull out a nice round wooden buckler.
Can I put this in your bag? It is heavy. As I'm starting to tip over again.
Oh! I went over there and I just carefully pull it out of your hands and just let it sink into the satchel.
I will look it over later. Thank you. And then Bernadette just immediately starts inspecting all of the bodies.
So I rolled an 18 on investigation.
Waverly and Sasha's searching around, and Waverly, his personality, I feel like it changes from form to form.
Yes, Waverly is heavily in character, but there's still a little bit of Waverly there.
And Sasha, you find a beautiful cloak. It's tattered up, right? And hanging around Waverly, who, when he's not appearing as a giant, Goliath, unless you're kind of into that thing, into that sort of thing. Let me see if I can find this item, a picture of this item here. Oh boy.
I love that transition, by the way.
First found magic item, question mark?
Eventually. Got shield.
Is it just right
Well,
in
it's
front of me?
tattered up, so it's probably not too good.
Oh
Could
boy.
probably be restored, though.
Cough, cough, we have a magic craftsman, cough, cough.
What was that?
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh no, someone's got allergies.
The cloak, it looks like an elven cloak of sorts. And
now we know what it is.
no, you don't.
Damn.
And you touch it, Sasha. This is no or normal cloak. I'll show you a picture of it. And
It's
unless
the
you
cloak
are
of allergies.
unless you are just an absolute super nerd and memorize every single picture, you would know what it is.
Yes!
This is
Duh.
How
Don't
did
call
you-
me a
it
super
could-
nerd.
I was gonna say.
It could be. That's what it kind of looks up, but it's obviously been dirtied up, Sasha. And of course, with Waverly kind of standing nearby, this is like a fashionable thing, right? But you see like engravings across of it, right? Engravings of transmutation and change. What do you do, Sasha?
I'm gonna take it. Is it like just right in front of me, just sitting there?
It's in your hands.
Oh, okay. I go show Waverly. Well, I'm gonna show Crush. Crush, look at this cloak.
I'm gonna make a
think Wa-
roll.
Do you think Waverly would like this?
I'm gonna make a roll.
that's
See,
pretty.
I'll make a roll. See if Waverly comes out. 1 second.
I love purple.
Not for you, Quill.
Yeah, Waverly's coming out.
Okay.
As like you're gonna see like the skin start to like peel off his face and like sort of like in like the first Harry Potter, like when Voldemort was coming out of the back of the guy's head. It's like you're gonna see like Waverly like rip himself out of Crush. We're like, it's going to nice. It's going to nice, Sasha. It's going to nice.
Maybe I'll hold on to this for you and when you're not Crush anymore, and then we'll check it out.
They're like fighting each other right now.
We'll check it out and see if it has any magical values or if it's just a pretty cloak.
I'm gonna have some difficulty sleeping tonight.
You guys never cease.
Bernadette doesn't even pay attention to Waverly. She is just going through bodies and shit.
Bernadette, as you pull one of the bodies that the toad might have digested and threw up, you see the acid burns of, a half-digested corpse. And beneath it, you see flasked up a potion. It is blue, and as you swirl it a little bit, you see this, electrical, swirl happen inside of it.
She just goes, Barnabas, and just holds it out behind her, and she's still just focused on.
I can take it. I can take it.
She'll hand it to Quill.
You.
Okay.
Ooh,
Whoever wants to figure out what that is.
shiny.
And Bernadette, you're trying to patting down the rest of this corpse, checking out the pockets, and you find a stone. The stone has a marking on it. You can make an Arcana roll.
Oh, okay.
Just to be sure, I found a
Since-
chainmail, right?
Since I was helping,
I'm gonna link
could
the
I
loot in a
give her
second.
advantage on that?
Yes.
Okay, first one's 21.
Okay, good.
Oh shit. 22.
Just a little better.
Little better.
A little better.
This is one stone. It looks like a man or an elf with pointed ears, and a part of it is talking. This is one half of ascending stone.
Well, I thought it could.
Don't you just love the 5e art? Just makes it come alive.
What the? That's
Yeah,
terrifying.
they look pretty goofy.
Hello.
It's a little silly.
It's a talking rock.
Yeah. I think the technical term's sending stone, but yeah. Weird to find
Hello?
one in here. Well, you can't just randomly call someone without giving them warning.
Why not?
Uh,
How else do I call them?
um,
Hello?
uh,
It's broken.
I walk over. I want to see what this cool stone is that she has. What do you
It's
got?
It's a talking
uh,
rock. There's someone
it's-
hearing my voice on the other side. It's probably driving them mad.
Probably.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Does it talk to you?
Only if the other end is receiving.
No.
It could be quite. It could be quite well that the pair has been broken.
So, anything else here?
I doubt it.
Are there any like
Well-
daggers or swords around?
Roll a
There's yours that you left
d20
in the
and
fire.
make an investigation roll.
153 silver.
All of these are broken.
15.
What are you looking for, Waverly?
5, 6.
Just like simple weapons, just like daggers and swords.
Well, if you want, you could just put it in the sack and we can find out what to do with it later.
You find
Alright.
one. You find one dagger. 4 short swords. And 2 long swords.
I'm gonna take a long sword, a short sword, and a dagger.
Barnabas?
Yeah.
Uh, I've always wondered, can a person be inside of a bag of holding?
Do you need to
Uh,
breathe?
Yes,
not sure.
but it's not advised.
Okay.
You can't really breathe in there. It's think of it like a pocket, but the pocket's been sealed off and then filled with water.
So it's kind of watertight.
Yeah, you can think of it like that.
Okay.
Think of it like a water skin that never leaks.
Okay. Maybe I'll try it another time.
I'd advise against it. I didn't mean to scare you or nothing, but I heard some rumors that there's some kind of entity that lives inside a bag of holdings. I haven't seen it yet, but it's kind of spooky. So I
I'm
always
not
keep
really
it locked.
scared. When you blew up the frog, it was kind of horrifying. That's it.
What do you mean?
Uh,
I didn't blow up the frog. That was Waverly.
yeah, okay. She just walks away.
That was weird.
Yeah, Waverly, what'd you find over there?
No response.
I'm sorry, Crush. What did you find over there?
Just some shinies.
Let me see your shinies.
I'm gonna hold up my swords and dagger.
Let me get a long sword.
I'll hand you the other long sword.
Alright, so we got that shield was just a normal shield, right?
Yes.
Alright, so we got 2 shields. She got the chainmail, money's been added. The sending stone's been added. They got the growth and cloak of many fashions. I fucking love that thing. It's the most aesthetically pleasing coat in the game. Cannot deny this.
What does Barnabas say about the cloak of many fashions?
I mean, if it's shown to him, he's gonna admire its quality. Oh,
Yeah, but what do you say about it?
The craftsmanship is quite nice here, so I'm not master of the weaving arts, but I dabble in it a little bit. But
Do you know what
even
these
I've
symbols
never
mean,
made-
Barnabas?
Well, let me take a look. See. Could I make a roll to see what this is? I think I
You
probably
you
wouldn't
already
be-
know it. You already know it, man.
Oh, I did.
I-
Okay.
What does it do?
Well. Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
are you looking it up?
Okay. Okay. Well, apparently this is it's kind of like an everyman's cloak. It can make itself look like whatever the person wearing it wants it to look like. You can change the color, the textile, even the stitching type if you wanted to.
Make it another roll.
That might be helpful for the one that keeps blowing up.
Oh yes, having clothes like that whenever you explode constantly would be very helpful.
Speaking of exploding,
Oh no.
it's just right here.
What is happening now?
And Waverly comes out.
I can't stand this anymore. I need it.
As Crush falls to his knees and just see all the skin just like slack off. He's like, you do not know what you're holding.
Yes, do.
I don't need any more of your skin.
I don't think any of us do.
I'm running out of space.
Where does he get all the skin from?
It's
This
more like-
happens.
Just an endless supply.
Eat
A
all
lot
the
of-
protein.
A lot of coffee, a lot of cereal, like in the Flash, where he's just eating the bowls of cereal. You know.
My favorite
Frogs.
cereals.
People in Chol could have eaten that.
He's eating frogs from the inside.
I like myself a nice plain bowl of cornflakes.
Or Raisin Bran.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to find a GIF of it, and it doesn't exist. It's from the old show.
Burnett, is Burnett currently standing where all the bodies are?
Yeah, I've already posted all the loot. You guys have spent like a few minutes, searching down
Yeah.
here for the loot, and I posted
she's-
everything there.
Yeah, she's not looking for loot. I think at some point, like while they're having this conversation, she just like cocks her head a little bit and she just goes over to another like pile of bodies and just kind of stares at it for a minute, just looking it over and interesting.
What's that, Bernadette?
These are all broken. The acid destroyed
yeah.
all of it.
That's right. They got it. They got eaten. So.
Mm.
So we're glad that it happened to us.
Should
Waverly's out now, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's reaching for the cloak.
I was. Slap his hand.
Sasha,
Don't,
let me hold it. Let me hold it.
don't take anything out of my hands. Ask nicely.
May I please hold it?
Yeah, you can hold it.
Thank you. I'm gonna take it. So sorry.
I think that looks quite nice on you, Waverly.
I gotta admit, you do look.
Thank you.
Look good in it, I guess.
I haven't even put it on. I haven't even put it on yet. I'm just holding it.
Then again,
good
it
in
would
your
be
hands.
it'd be quite impossible for it to look bad on anyone. That's
Yeah.
the intended design.
But wasn't it tattered though?
Well, yeah, that's the way it was meant to look. Now we can make it look something different. Once you put it
Oh.
on.
Oh, so it could actually just be restored to like pristine quality again.
So as I
can
put it on and
make
pull it
look
out.
Like, make it look like it was made by a beggar in some rat skin, or it
Oh,
could
no.
look like it belongs to a king, even.
You just called your rat skin.
Wait, I think I found a loophole.
been called Wes.
What? Oh no, not you. I said the cloak could be made to
It's
look like
okay,
it was
Barnabas.
made of it.
We all know what you meant. You're hilarious.
What? Oh,
Now that Waverly's out, Sasha gets super flirty again, just to piss him off.
so.
Barnabas, do you think you want to try the cloak on instead?
Oh no, I couldn't. It probably wouldn't even fit.
It probably wouldn't.
Besides, I never look good in cloaks or capes anyways. Always made me look a little goofy.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to cover up them biceps. You're fine.
Sure. Yeah.
Should we head back to town?
Waverly's gonna try a new course of action.
I think that would be a good idea, yeah. This cape is not very good for our complexions. It's definitely good at it.
I left early to like peer outside, see if anything came by. Has the weather changed or anything from since we came in?
I don't think so. You guys have only been in here like 10 minutes. It's a pretty small cave, but it's out in the middle of nowhere, right? And it's kind of in this swampy part of the grove, right?
You guys done? Can we move on?
Bleeder bites your tail.
Barnabas, can I have the rock back?
What? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll reach into the satchel and pull out the single sending stone and hand it to you.
Okay.
It doesn't want to let it go.
Do be careful not to drop it, though. Surprisingly fragile.
When I hear you say rock, Waverly's gonna reach into his pocket and double conceal the rock from the altar.
You bastard.
Grab out the cat.
Wait, where's the cat at?
It's right out the front.
When Bleeder finally lets go, Quill just falls out on her face.
Hey, that's not nice.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry, Miss. Oh, I'm gone.
And you guys continue your trek back to Shirebrook. Is that right?
Yeah.
Little jingle. Are we just sticking all the loot in Barnabas's bag? That's
It'd
kind
be
of what
easier
we're
to
doing,
carry
guys.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just have
In
it
other
to where
words,
y'all have what
Is
y'all wanna
Barnabas
take.
is Barnabas the treasury bitch?
Yeah.
If he's willing to be.
I love being the treasurer. Yes, give me all of it.
Yes, you remember
Give you
from last
all the
campaign.
loot.
Also, in this
Make you
campaign,
the most important character.
in this campaign, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here who pays taxes. So,
What's taxes?
I pay all my taxes. Thanks for assuming.
I want to pay taxes. The king won't allow me.
what? That doesn't make any sense.
Are
Technically,
you-
I don't pay for anything, but
I mean, you own land, don't you?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry.
The king doesn't want me to own land.
The party's face when they realize Barnabas is a landowner.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
The party's face when they realize Barnabas is a landowner. 1 minute it's Waverly, the next minute it's Barnabas.
Wait a minute.
Oh no. Barnabas the landlord.
Barnabas the landlord. You'd be the
I do
nicest
rent.
landlord.
I
You would
do
be the
rent.
nicest landlord.
I rent at a very fair rate.
Shall we head back?
He
Yeah,
helps
You're doing
move
that.
in, he carries everything.
I'd like to make it to the city before it gets nightfall. I don't
Agreed.
really like camping.
3 days out of the wilderness, guys.
Oh,
I know, it's
Gosh.
nice, right?
we do need to make it back tonight. Weren't we given a deadline of 3 days for when he returned?
I don't know how long.
Said
That would
something
be
about-
correct.
That sounds right.
We should get back then.
Perhaps we should.
Onwards we go.
Bernadette, why didn't you make a Arcana roll?
E? Alright. Oh no. 9.
Failure.
I'm a little distracted.
Well, a little distracted, yes. We head back. We push on pretty hard. I'll roll a d4 to determine how many hours away we are. Just to get you guys maybe familiar with the exhaustion mechanic of it. We're, we're 1 hour. We're
Very
1 hour
familiar
away.
with it.
But everyone needs to roll a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or take a
Oh.
stack of exhaustion.
Dirty
Yes, we-
buddy.
Con save, you say?
Very familiar.
Oh, shit.
Exhaustion.
I got one
18.
exhaustion.
I saved. No exhaustion for me. Oh god.
Noticing
Well-
the kobold's getting a little tired, I'll just pick her up, sit her on my shoulders. I'll give you a
Thank
bit of a break. No problem.
Thank you.
She just leans her arm over his head and like just peers out.
Thank
Barnabas,
you.
I'm tired too.
Oh, do you need me to carry you?
Yes.
No, should be fine. You have
So,
to
uh,
guide us through
dragging
the woods,
like a
Sasha.
toddler.
You're our guide.
I could point.
No, you have to lead. That's what guides do.
So how does the exhaustion work if I rolled a 10 for that?
You
Oh, you
pass.
What does that mean? Oh, okay, good.
In D&D, if the roll meets the DC, it beats it.
Guys, we vanquished the darkness. We vanquishers.
Did we?
Yeah.
Hello.
The temple is no more. That's proof enough.
I suppose so.
But
It
whatever.
looked like we picked up whatever was there, too, so...
I'm just thinking. The
Whatever.
High
Odd-
Commander Marcus Starsbane, he wanted us to make up a name.
Oh. So you folk want to stick around?
I mean, I got nothing better to do.
And on that note, whatever was in that temple, someone else took it before we did. Trapped the chest, sealed the temple.
That is a might
Maybe we should ask around town.
I really don't think that's a thing we should bring up with the public.
Perhaps we should talk with the Lord Commander first.
Good
Yep.
idea.
Whatever it is he thinks that he has to combat the darkness, someone else got it first.
We travel
So-
for an hour, and we make our way back into the city. We go
Who's
through the
gonna-
Sorry, what, Waverly?
I was gonna say, who's gonna tell them that we failed?
We didn't fail. He told us there was stuff there, and there was no stuff. We did exactly as instructed.
Indeed.
That's a fair point.
I saith.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. The hour is getting late, as it is currently about approaching 6 p.m. But you guys travel with amazing speed with Sasha guiding you through the woods, as she is acclimated to the harsh nature of her forest. Sasha, where do you hail from?
Sasha doesn't remember.
Too much
elven
mead.
wine.
I forgot where we were from originally.
You see a chef,
I
he takes
don't
an
remember where
egg
I'm
and
from
breaks
originally,
it.
But we've been in
and-
the woods since kids.
The West.
I mean, she can't even remember like Waverly's different names.
Yeah, she's pretty loopy sometimes. Oh, I don't remember.
I was
I
wondering
know that
maybe
we're
if
common folk.
I thought maybe that you came from a place where the plain, there's like a bunch of endless forests there or something like that. And you're able to guide the people easily through the forests as a result.
I had to learn to guide at a young age by myself because I was all alone. So I learned to navigate the lands easily on my own. And that's why I'm able to guide people.
Do
Guide
you
anybody
read,
through it.
being such from the wilderness, almost like a hermit, do you even read or write?
Yeah, she's educated.
How?
I taught her.
You taught her?
I taught her.
Waverly, yeah, we go way back.
What alternate personality, or was this Waverly's as we know
Well,
him right now.
Waverley's from the theater. He's very educated.
Of course.
He
He's
just
studying scripts
li-
and things.
Yeah, he just got run out of a lot of town, so he lived in the woods.
Did Sasha perform with you in some of these plays?
She did, but she would eat the costumes sometimes. So
She didn't really do much.
yeah, if there was
Kinda
ever like
like
they
reluctant.
needed, if they needed like a cave girl or so, like someone who's like unhinged.
Guys,
Waverly had to pay her to have her be in the play.
Yeah, she was like good like scene crew.
Guys, do we feel like going to the High Commander today? It's kind of late.
Should we
don't
wait?
need to be
Wait until tomorrow. At the very least, we might be able to announce that we've returned.
Yeah. I'll find a messenger.
How many days have we been gone? Have we hit our max 3 days so yet? Or no, we just been one day.
Yeah, no, it's been 3. We've long rested 3 times.
I don't think I've ever heard it called a long rest before, but
What do you call it?
just falling asleep, I reckon.
Isn't that just a longer rest?
I mean, it's very technical, so I mean, you're not wrong. I just never heard it called that before.
Oh,
Very clever wordplay.
she pulls out her notebook.
So, you let me down now?
Oh, of course, yes.
Thank you.
Just take you out in front of me and just sit you down.
Will's gonna run off to find a messenger.
You want to find like a little courier boy, like just somebody that you're
Yeah.
gonna pay like a silver? Oh, what are you, Mister?
Greetings.
Mrs.? Oh,
I have a message to the Lord Commander, Marcus Darchbane.
the kid looks to the left, looks to the right, looks it back at you. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you extend a message for me? I'll pay you
Yeah.
handsomely.
Okay.
Good. We have arrived from the Temple of Ares, Eris, right?
Eris. Okay.
Yeah. We will meet you in the morning. And
In the
here
morning.
you have 5 silver.
Britta cocks her head. Is this kid a messenger?
The kid opens a hand up.
Here you are.
I don't trust kids.
He takes the coin, and as you like look at him like kind of questioningly, Bernadette, he looks back at you, kind of scared, and like runs off.
Oh no.
Bye-bye.
What was the Knight Commander's name again?
Lord Commander Marcus Dartsbane.
What?
What?
Marcus Darksbane?
Marcus Darksbane?
Well, I do not think that was a messenger.
Right.
Sure it was.
That was actually a pretty well-known ruffian in the streets.
I don't think that kid's gonna get that message over.
Right. But, you just gotta cost it, Mrs. Group.
No. No, I believe he will do it.
Well,
Fingers crossed.
maybe.
I cross both of mine.
Did he look like a trustworthy scamp?
He was not.
Yes. Well, I mean, what do you mean? Like it looked like a kid.
Like I would have been like a little
So, no.
street rat as a kid. Like when I
Exactly.
have like, yeah.
You got the vibe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, well, I think we can trust him. Let's see what's going on. I don't even see why it's brought into question.
So, guys, let's go and eat something.
Yeah, why don't we go to the tavern, Sasha? It's been so long.
It would perhaps be nice for Barnabas to have a break from cooking.
I've run short on supplies. I'd rather not have to make sandwiches again. So,
Grand, let's go.
I love Barnabas' sandwiches.
Okay, we could try the tavern, but I don't drink.
well,
Yeah,
that's fine.
like anything? Don't you
just
have to drink water?
Yeah.
So you do drink.
I don't drink. You know.
When the term "I don't drink" comes up, they typically mean they don't consume alcohol at all.
Sasha, you know Waverly can like willingly switch sometimes. Mm-hmm. And when like there's word of us going to a tavern, I will say like there's like a street cart or something passing by, and Waverly's like, "Great, I'll lead the way," and like he'll like run, and like a street cart will pass by, and she'll look like directly at you. And when the cart passes by fully, Aquarius is there and like just hits you with a wink.
What a bitch.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Uh-oh.
But you know it's Waverly in control this time.
There's not like skin laying on the ground somewhere.
There's probably is, but it's Aquarius. She's back.
Now I need a drink. Let's go.
Disgusting.
This half
I just
like
need some food.
as Quill like looks around, this like half naked guy comes up to you, Quill. He's shirtless, doesn't have any shoes on, and he's like, "You're kind of strange for a noble. Mean no disrespect, milady, but I need some clothes, and if you could spare a coin or two."
I look to the others and I take out two silver pieces.
Here you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
by
just
the,
take it.
Is this
by
guy
the
naked in
grace
the
of...
street?
He's kind of naked. It's kind of like spring break, but it's like pretty cold out, you know? His chest is like kind of hairy. He's got like a little beer gut thing going on. He like has no shirt. You know, his pants are kind of lopsided, you know, carried loosely by like a string or something, you know, like a piece of twine. You know,
It should be
pretty
enough to
rough.
take care of your attire problem.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, thank you, milady. What's
You're
your
welcome.
milady's name so I may tell the others of your great deeds?
Just call me Miss Ashes.
Mrs. Ashes?
Yeah.
Lady Ashes?
Oh, now you're flattering.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go get me a nice shirt and some shoes. I gotta
Alright,
go
take
make my
care.
way to the cobbler's. Bye-bye. He like
Well, you
just
sure
kind
don't
of...
want to offer a drink to your new gentleman caller?
No. I don't drink.
You can offer the man a drink.
What?
Seem to be hitting it off pretty well.
I don't mean to downplay the sincerity of that, Miss Quill, but you really shouldn't have told them your name.
Huh?
Every beggar in the city's going to come looking for you now.
He asked for her name.
Right, but how do I put this? Not all beggars are polite.
Oh.
Well, I don't usually talk to people, so maybe they'll be nice.
I hope so, but if they start harassing you, please come get me.
I'll take a note of that. Thank you, Barnabas.
Now then, who's ready to go to the tavern?
I mean, you know where it is. I don't know anything.
Right. I'll lead the way. Do I know the name of the tavern?
Yes, it's called the Magical Blossom.
The Magical Blossom. Let me write that down.
It's pretty.
Would like to expend a bonus action to make my dress look like the one in chat.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let the madness begin.
The
Oh.
one in chat, you say?
Could you get a smaller image though? That one's just too large.
Is it crazy? Here, I got
The
a up close.
resolution is just too high. I can't see what.
Yes.
Ooh, there you go.
That's a nice dress.
Oh, wow.
This is
Girdle.
like some 5e art kind of thing.
Yeah.
Dash some girdle.
It's like midnight
So-
blue with some gold accents.
Yeah, you change. So how the cloak works is you could change the cloak into that, but the rest of the clothing kind of doesn't change. So it changes to that vibrant purple. It's very elegant. But then, you know, as you shuck off your skin, I guess, are we saying that you can keep we're shape-shifting some of the clothes too? Is that what we're doing a little bit?
Yeah, it's gonna be like as that cart passes, it's just like poof, new
I
person.
love it. Like a Batman thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, one of the books Mr. Walt made that one time.
She hit Sasha with a hair flip.
Aquarius, what are you doing here?
I'm going to steal your night.
Does Waverly still have the cloak?
Yes.
Good luck, Barnabas.
What?
This is from Gobbo to Barnabas.
Oh no. Oh no, I see the indication.
Barnabas scared.
As you
Just
guys
grab
step
Barnabas by the arm.
inside,
Let's go in the tavern.
as you guys step into the tavern, into the magical blossom, you feel a rush of enchantment watch over you. The air is thick with an aroma of blooming flowers, and you can see the petals of hundreds of different varieties of blossoms adorning the walls and ceilings. The innkeeper greets you warmly, their eyes sparkling with magic. His name is Ost, and he is a male wood elf.
Just say enchanted. I'd like to make an Arcana roll to see if there's any magic in the air here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Aquarius is not walking in at this time. She's gonna let everyone else walk in first.
Ooh, that's a 22. I mean 23.
It might be... You're pretty well read, so it might be some type of druid magic where you're able to create flowers and things like that.
Oh, this is kind of organic magic.
Creating life.
Barnabas, what do you want to drink?
Good evening, Mr. Ost. I was hoping that we could have a few dinners for me and my friends here.
He leans over the counter. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a table for 4.
Oh, right there. I don't want no trouble.
Thank you, Mr. Ost. I'll come by with what we want to eat in a moment.
Aye. I'll be over in a second. Do you want any beverages?
Some water would be fine for now.
And you, miss? He looks over at Sasha.
I'll take an ale and a water.
Yeah. And the water to wash it down.
Stay
When the
hydrated.
bartender
What about you, little one? He looks over at Quill.
when the bartender asked, said he doesn't want any trouble. I want to look around this place to like see, are we actually the only like distinct races standing out, or characters?
Make a look perception roll.
Okay, and I'll just say,
He like
Yeah.
snaps his finger as you start to look around. So you got to make your perception roll with disadvantage because he's trying to
Yeah,
get you a
Brit-
drink order.
Yeah, Britta
Okay.
cocks her head when she says that. Like, what?
okay, and that's 13.
You see like 2 wood elves, and then you see kind of a woman. She's in a cloak, kind of mysterious, you know. Can't really get a good gaze on her though, but she's kind of drinking an ale by herself. Seems like she's waiting for someone.
Okay, but my perception is that this is a mostly human place.
Unknown.
Okay.
You don't know what
He
you
says.
identify
He
as.
says.
Did you say something?
You order for your drink, ma'am.
Just water?
Okay. That's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 waters. And what about you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would like something to eat. What do you have on the menu?
One thing at a time. I'll be out there with the drinks first.
Oh, okay.
Wait your turn.
She just scoots behind Barnabas.
Oh, it's all right.
Oh, aren't you just a doll? He looks over at Bernadette.
I twitch.
I would like tea.
Earl Grey or just tea?
Earl Grey would be fine.
What about
Hot or
some
cold?
Yorkshire?
Quill, I don't know that much about tea compared to you guys over there. You guys are starting to go into like the tea, the Tivana or whatever that shop was.
R.I.P. Tibana.
Yeah.
Black tea, green tea, red tea.
And you look, Waverly, what do you look like in your new form here?
Waverly busts into the bar with their lyre in hand.
Oh no.
As I'm gonna roll performance.
Just gonna start jamming a tune up right now.
Rolls a 1 and all the strings snap at once.
Oh, Yorkshire
There we go.
tea. Hey.
I rolled a 17 on performance.
What type
I'll
of tune
have
are you-
what she's having.
To Sasha?
I'll look over at like the closest maiden and I'll put my hand under her chin and go in for almost a kiss, but then like push her away and then continue to play on my lyre.
Oh, jeez.
As you do that, you hear like this sound, like as you kind of like reach down and touch her chin, and she's kind of waiting there, this mysterious figure, and she looks up, you know, enchanted by your musical thing. You just hear like a sigh, like ooh.
I'm
a
going
little,
to jump up onto the table. Yes, come swoon! All of you come swoon at me.
Aquarius, get down.
I'm feeling myself right now. Sasha, you cannot get into any of this.
You didn't even drink anything yet.
Oh, I don't need to.
Barnabas
You
is
can't
just
fit
kind
at our
of trying
table.
to.
Our table is for 4.
I said I didn't want no trouble. Now you get the fuck down off that table. I'll just clean that table.
Barnabas cold sweating.
I'll come down. Yeah, I'll come down for you, Mr. Bartender. And I'm gonna skip down and I'm gonna saunter through the bar while playing the lyre, dancing through the crowd. How's the crowd reacting? Are they loving this?
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, Mr. Host.
They're loving it. I'm eating this up. I'm eating it up. I'm gonna bump into Sasha a little bit more aggressively and kind of feel up on Barnabas's muscles as I pass by. And what's on the menu, Mr. Bartender?
I was getting you a drink on, but if you would, we could use a little bit of tune in here and a good story. Take the stage if you really want to do it and stop jumping up on the goddamn tables.
Well, I gotta get some backup dancers. Who can join me? Why don't you join me, Barnabas, and we'll get a few more? Yeah, come on. I'm gonna grab him by the
Barnabas is fine
hand.
where he is,
I'm
like,
grabbing him by
available.
his hand has been grabbed.
I have his other hand, and I'm pulling him back to the table.
I'm rolling a strength check.
Roll an athletics check, both of you. You try to
Bernadette.
overpower one another.
Bernadette pulls out her mirror and starts ritually casting either identifier or detect magic, which either is more prevalent. She casts it ritually to figure out what the hell Aquarius just casted.
Uh-oh.
no.
I have been overpowered.
I rolled an 8.
rolls.
What's my
Barnabas's weakness is women.
I rolled a 5 only.
Yeah, you rolled a natural.
He's coming
2.
with me, Hunty.
You're kind of overpowered, Barnabas. Do you feel like weak to this? Do you resist it at all, or you just go with the swooning of Waverly here?
Like a limp fix.
Whenever he's being handled by women, he always just gets wobbly knees and weakened in the bones. Like he's scared right now, so he can't really fight back. I was
Wait,
hoping his
Bernadette?
sheer mass would be enough to stop him, but apparently not.
Bernadette, could you buy tea here?
I'm just reaching out my other hand to Bernadette. Bernadette, help me!
I'm in the middle of casting whatever to see what the hell spell Aquarius is casting right now. There is no spell, but she doesn't know that. I did. I asked for tea, and they had tea.
Oh,
Please do not mind the bartender. He is kind of an ass.
no, he's kind of nice.
I think it's just fine. I think it's some of the customers in here that are the asses.
The bartender is like Waverly.
You drag Barnabas to the stage. What do you start playing? Do you just kind of like, what are you doing? Is he's your backup dancer now?
I'm gonna start playing the Ballad of Beauregard, the badly burned bard.
Oh.
Ooh,
It's
Battle of Beauregard. God damn it, that's from Critical Role. By Beauregard?
It's the ballad of a bard who was once the captain of a guard and saved his mighty kingdom from a dragon, and he ended up living a healthy life and retiring, becoming a bard that traveled to many cities and towns and eventually retired.
It's a pretty awesome story and tune. The crowd is being very receptive. So Sasha and Bernadette and Quill are all kind of sitting down at the table, drinking their respective beverages. They look over up at Barnabas. What type of dance is Barnabas doing?
Oh my god, please do it.
All right, here comes the performance roll.
The marketing.
Yeah. That's all I could probably do. Like sitting down here.
Hey.
Ooh, natural 18 though. Pretty good, Barnabas.
I don't know.
How you
Waverly,
swinging
what
those
dance
hips?
is Barnabas
Those
doing?
hips don't lie.
Yes, good
Ooh,
moves.
why don't you do the one from Fortnite?
What?
Which one is it?
The default Fortnite dance.
Oh god. Every 12-year-old boy does.
I don't know what that is.
What's that one? The one like with the knees or whatever? Where they're just doing this or whatever.
I
Give us a
don't know
little
what.
shake, Barnabas.
Yeah, give us a dance, Barnabas.
Barnabas just starts doing like a Power Man flick show, I guess.
Kind of like Arnold posing a little bit.
Yeah, Arnold posing.
I mean,
Sasha's
some of the
being like kind of shitty, or she's just like pretending like she's not watching. She's like,
But also glaring.
you
Barnabas
kind of
is very visibly concerned and kind of scared right now. His face is completely in terror, but his body's just actually going with it.
Now for my next performance, I'll need my lovely compatriot Sasha to come join me on stage.
Yeah, Sasha, get up there. Come on.
I immediately starts shuffling off the stage.
A tavern's always this lively.
Some of the girls are like catcalling Barnabas.
Sasha
as
usually
he gets
doesn't
off the
get
stage.
all girly, but for right now, she rips off her robe and she just has on like some leather, just like a leather top, like it's tank top ish, low cut. You guys never see it. Then she walks up on stage. She goes, "I'll show you."
Bernadette just looks over at Quill as their spell finishes and nothing happens. Quill, you are a procure of the arcane, yes?
Yeah.
What spell is Waverly casting? I can't detect any magic. How do they
I
keep
believe-
doing this?
I believe it's just friendship.
I love friendship.
I've heard of the spell friends and fast friends.
But this is different. This is something that comes from within.
So now I'm on the other side of Barnabas, dancing against him.
No, I've definitely tried to walk off the stage at this point.
You guys have you know, it's getting a little crowded near the stage, and you kind of have that awkward moment, Sasha, as you're trying to squeeze by someone in the club, you know, and you're just like uncomfortably close, and your face is kind of like, you know, this as you pass by Barnabas.
Excuse me. Yeah, like the way out of here.
I kind of grab my arms around him to like move him out of the way, but I'm like real close. This.
Thank you.
Aquarius, while like she's
me,
performing, is just like taking people's drinks and drinking them. Like
People throw you like a copper coin. You hear it like ding on the wooden stage. You know, and you look around. You're like, is that a silver piece too? Wow. You know, you're getting a little thing. And as Sasha, as you kind of move behind a woman like a bar wench, pretty hefty, you know, up top, but like a little on the overweight side, Barnabas. Now wait a minute there, Orc. That was quite some moves. Let me get you a drink. She's kind of aggressive, right?
Okay.
This way. What are you drinking tonight?
Well, I plan to drink some water and then maybe some whiskey.
Oh, no, we're drinking ale tonight, sweetie.
Me and Waverly are on stage, both.
yeah,
You
we're
see
having a
her
dance
just,
off right now.
You see her just like what she's wearing, like a full gown, you know, that goes all the way down to her thing, but she's kind of a little overweight. A woman that's maybe like 5'6", but on the larger side, Barnabas, she could probably handle you in more ways than one.
I'm a full foot 4 inches taller than her.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Waverly,
Barnabas
what is
lines
it?
up when you lay down.
Waverly,
Barnabas getting real
another
scared.
coin goes up as, you know, what song do you sing now?
I want to sing "Beware of Galencroft Thicket."
Awesome. What is it about?
It's about a grisly old hag who lures children into her hut and bakes them into pies.
Now roll another persuasion roll. This is kind of a weird story, about hags and things. Probably not well received. How would Sasha be dancing
14.
to such a strange story?
How would you be?
Yeah, this
she's
is
not
kind of
really
like
paying
the
attention
hag
to
in the
music
woods or
at all.
something type of thing. What are you doing, Sasha?
She's dancing, but she's not really paying attention to what's going on music-wise. She's just trying to block Aquarius every chance she gets. She's just dancing in front of her.
Roll with disadvantage, Waverly.
Disadvantage? Okay.
Well, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like, how do you play it? As she's like, kind of
Do
like,
I have to roll?
she's.
Oh, I think
No,
I'm fighting her for attention, and
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, I look amazing.
How do you do it? How do you like compete for the attention as she's trying to really like, you guys have done theater together, so is this like a duet type of thing?
If I have to cast grease to make her slip, it is not below me.
Waverly, the
My
crowd.
ears are ringing.
Waverly, it's getting a little later in the evening, though, right? The crowd is already getting kind of sauced up, and as a result, they're pretty easygoing. It's kind of like you go into a comedy club, and the first thing they do is give you a bunch of beers, to loosen you up, to make you laugh more easily and lower your inhibitions. And it doesn't really matter that Sasha's sort of upstaging you. What kind of dance is Sasha's doing?
She's like in front doing like a shimmy.
A little shimmy, like a little belly dance?
Yeah,
Like
there
a
you
little
go.
Egyptian thing? Woo!
So as time has passed, Quill is just opening her book and like just tending to herself, also whipping around some spells.
It's pretty, challenging to do something like that, but you're focusing as hard as you can. You look up
Yep.
and you see like this belly dancer, and you're like, maybe I should go to my room or something, right?
She's just staying out in the open for now, but also trying not to draw attention to herself.
You want another ale, ma'am? As the barkeep stumbles his way over there. Hey, your friend is really stirring the crowd up real well. I'm glad they're doing that, and it looks like that other one made a friend over there. Points over to Barnabas.
Barnabas is just crying.
Yeah, Burdette's keeping a hard eye on that.
Well, I'm glad we got some entertainment in this town. We haven't had a good song in a while. The darkness was liberated here not too long ago. About a month or so ago, and it's good we have some cheer around these parts now. That's what we need. Well, this next one's on me. What do you want, miss? Looks over at Bernadette.
Quill just stands with a book open.
I look over to Quill. What were they asking for before? They wanted a drink. And I looked to Quill for confirmation.
Food. We were going to eat.
Oh. Both? Do you have food?
What do you want, ma'am?
Not sandwiches.
Not sandwiches. You want some pork, some mutton?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Mutton it is.
Thank you.
Two muttons.
Yeah.
5.
5 muttons. All right. Coming up. We'll go get them cooked for you. All right. See you in a
Thank
bit.
you.
No problem. Thank you for bringing such this lovely entertainer. Even though I'm not a fan of this last song, but crowd seemed to enjoy it all the same, and the dance is really nice too. I like that. They must work together.
At this point, I'm up on a table, air humping.
Ooh, little air guitar action maybe going on.
Yep.
Cool. There is this 0 level spell. I think it's a cantrip I got. It's called Conducting. You can actually make your own music too. It's pretty cool. Barnabas, we go to you at the bar as she slides an ale over to you. She's like, "Drink up, Buttercup."
Thank you. I'll grab it in my hand and I'll take a swig.
No, you're pretty strong for a human.
Right.
How'd you get so big and strong? Your daddy must be real strong too, right?
As soon as she mentions daddy, my eyes just kind of shoot out into the distance for a split second. I'm like, yeah, he was quite quite strong.
No, you got some good. You got some strong arms. I wonder what else is strong about you. Why don't we get another drink in you and see where this goes for tonight? How's that sound?
As much as I appreciate your company, Miss, I have prior obligations with a group of mine, and I'd rather not have them worry about me.
What's an obligation?
A planned meeting.
You look like into her eyes are kind of glossed over, like she's already been drinking a little bit. A little hazy, her inhibitions are down a little bit. She's like, are you gonna come back?
Probably not.
Well, at least go back up on stage so I can see you, do some more.
I really didn't want to get in their way. They seem to be quite well working together by themselves. Besides, I'm not really a performer kind of person.
You hear her kind of like mutter to herself as you kind of like reject her a little bit. She says something. Do you try to perceive it?
No, I'm trying to leave.
Okay. You like get up and you leave, and she just takes your ale and like slides it over, and she like somberly drinks a little bit out there as she's been rejected. She's like, she drinks a little bit, and then another like more like bar local, like kind of you get that feeling like maybe her acquaintances comes up to her, so she's not like totally alone. She kind of like shot her shot and she got rejected. She went for the Chad, didn't work out.
I make my way back over to the table. I just sit down and I just face plant.
I'll just slide over my tea.
The Quill's just like,
I asked for a drink, and instead he's bringing us mutton. I hope that is acceptable.
It's good enough, I suppose. I say as I shakily grab the teacup and I start
Why are you
drinking.
shaking?
I think I just got hit on.
Someone struck you?
Oh,
Sort of?
well, you are attractive, so it makes sense.
I can't possibly be that nice to look at.
I mean, you're not my type.
Sasha shimmers her way back to the table.
Get ready for the finale, Sasha. Get
They throw
ready
another
for the
coin.
finale.
They get another coin. As
Thank you
Waverly,
to Sasha. She is single. Any of you can take her home tonight. It's encouraged. Yay! Yay!
Here's one for the ball wenches. Yeah.
I hate the tavern. It's so loud.
It's normally not like this, I swear.
I think
You
Aquarius.
sure?
I think Aquarius is to blame for everything. She's loud for a ghost.
I walk up
Waverly.
to
I think we are
Barnabas.
over the fact that she's not a ghost.
You are.
Barnabas, are you okay? You seem a little shaken. Don't worry. What she said up there was not. She's joking around.
Right. Sort
But
of,
I am available. But Nick, I start
Wait.
putting my clothes back on, my outfit back on.
Oh,
right.
Quill just looks to Barnabas after that.
I pull my
Right.
chair closer to Barnabas's chair and I sit down. What are we eating?
Mutton, man.
Mutton? Grab my ale. I'm like, I'm thirsty. That dancing got me thirsty.
Yeah.
Aw.
yeah.
you two are
Good
sweet.
exercise. What?
Barkeep, I think we need a couple shots over here.
All right, whiskey.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know what they say after you drink some whiskey?
Barnabas gets frisky. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking
I elbow
about.
Bernadette.
Look at them.
What?
Look at them.
I am looking at them. What am I supposed to be seeing?
Oh,
I have to-
dear.
I have to imagine me and Waverly are probably pretty smashed as we're drinking everybody else's beers off their tables.
Actually, you see, like, Aquarius like finished the song and like is trying to disappear out the back at this point.
No,
On in the night.
encore, no. As Waverly's like, what does he say as he tries to like exit stage left?
Oh, if you can find me, then you can get me all night. And I'm gonna like disappear in the back,
What
And,
the fuck?
and then I want to like
I gotta play hide and go seek with this woman. What?
I want to shift.
As you exit into the backstage, the barkeep's like, what the fuck? It's like as the room kind of just enters that like rumbling sound of just voices talking like the wah-wahs, and people are just kind of drinking with one another, just having a good time. Waverly successfully escapes out the back, and his skin falls off one more time into the back alleyway. Well, you see it there. It's a pile of sludge right in front of you, Waverly, as you peel away something like a snake almost.
Yep.
Is it painful when you shapeshift?
No, it just kind of happens. I act
kinda-
like it's painful because I'm dramatic. I want to take the form of a dragonborn,
All right.
and I'm going to make my robes look like a very billowy cloak.
Excellent. Do you want to link your picture?
Yep.
Since you seem to have a picture for all these different this cast of characters.
This
Let's
cast
go
of
back. Let's go
Shaboingers.
back to the table as Oss comes back with your meals, your muttons. It's the best we got. It ain't the greatest, but bon appetit. And he like just leaves.
Cool. How are you doing? You
Is
seem
this
a little
undercoat?
distraught.
I'm good. I'm just not used to this. It's kind of hard to like hear all this loudness going on.
I just procure my own knife and fork and I cut into it. Is the inside of this meat pink?
It's a little, let's just say medium rare.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be, actually. Cut off a piece and I take a bite.
As you like try to look back at the barkeep, he looks back at you and throws you a wink.
It's just mid-chew, I'm like,
And he like just nods to you and he's like,
Sasha,
what?
can I ask you a question?
Yes, Bernadette.
Is Waverly a puppet?
No. No, he's not a ghost. He's not a puppet. He just takes on many forms. That's all.
How does he do that?
That's one thing I don't know. I've known him my whole life, and I don't know how he does it. But it's effective, and it helps us get lots of money once in a while.
A handy
Eh.
skill.
Sasha, you look up at the stage because Waverly, did you collect the coins before you left? Like, were you just like, kinda,
Yeah, I collected them all, and then I exited out the back, and then I walked back in the front door.
okay. I'm going to roll a d20 to determine how many copper pieces you got. We'll add
Okay.
6 to it, right? You got 17 copper, and we'll say d6 plus d4 silver pieces. 6 silver pieces. Some of the skilled
Yeah.
artisans or just business must be doing okay here, right? A silver piece is like a day's wage, for an unskilled laborer.
And people just throwing money away.
Well, I mean, it's what it is. Like, it's probably like $80 in equivalent money for a silver piece, something like that. But this is like, the entertainment is hard to find. Good storytelling. And in comes a large dragonborn. What do you look like, Waverly, in your new form? And what is the name of your new form?
My name is Kyle.
Inventive.
That's a man's
Kyle.
name. That's a man's name.
Yeah, his name's Kyle, but he's a blue dragonborn.
That looks like a black dragonborn in the picture.
It's he's wreathed in shadow.
You guys, do you know? Does Sasha know this particular figure? Or is this something totally
Yes,
foreign to her?
yeah. Sasha knows this one. She knows it's Kyle.
Do you come up and take a seat?
Yep, yeah, I come up, I sit next to her, kind of bump into her as I'm sitting down. Oh, hey, soldier.
Kyle.
Can we help you, sir?
Yeah, just, seeing an old friend.
Is this a blow up?
What?
Yes, this is
We
still
have
Waverly.
no more blowing up.
Oh.
No, I'm Kyle. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Right.
Okay, hi, Kyle.
Hello. Oh, what's this little one's what's your name? Little scamp?
Scamp?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Haven't even grown into your maw yet.
What?
She just narrow her eyes at him.
Kyle, don't be rude. Want some mutton?
That didn't take long.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
How big is Kyle?
Kyle's probably about 8 foot.
Exactly how many ways does he blow up?
It's an interesting question.
Never ending. You guys gotta stop trying to understand Waverly. You can't understand him. Ooh, mutton.
I guess you could understand him once, but there's far too many to I don't even know who this guy is.
Where's that whiskey?
Point two, Kyle.
Yeah, he did kind of just come sit down, didn't he?
Is this? I look to Quill and point to Kyle. Is this what you'll look like when you're fully grown?
I'm a cobalt.
If you eat right, yeah.
And what are you?
Oh, I'm a bigger kobold, I think.
It's a big kobold.
I slide some mutton over to Quill. You should eat some. Here.
She just puts her hand into her under her chin and just takes a fork.
I'm so sorry, Miss Quill.
Yeah, it's fine.
Where's that whiskey at?
Whiskey shots are already been brought by, as Austin's brought you guys 5 whiskeys. He's like, "Where'd that friend of yours go? That amazing bard. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
she's gone. Hopefully forever.
Wanted to play some hide and seek or some shit. This didn't make no sense. Come and find me, or down by the next bar. Is my bar not good enough for her? What the fuck?
She had to go to bed. She's married.
Married? Bullshit.
Actually, I heard that she was taking investors, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
She was making that money.
Yeah, it's just if you pay the right price, you get the right night.
Oh, well, I get what you're saying. By the way,
Or you know what
this
they
one.
say, Aquarius.
By the way,
Lady
ma'am,
Night.
this one is from the gentleman down there on the end of the bar, and he puts down a mug.
Oh, he shouldn't have.
Someone has bought you a drink, Sasha. Here,
Some buy me
there
a
you
drink?
go.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, your friend said you were available, so you got some suitors now, huh?
Which one
Some
sent
real,
it?
real fucking catches. I'll tell you right now. Roll a d20, Sasha. Determine how
Depends how much
attractive this
silver
man
they
is
have
to
to
you.
give me.
This is, depending on. Roll a d20 to see how attractive this man is to you.
You guys are drawing too much attention to yourselves.
Pretty good.
Why
like
is that bad?
Not quite Fabio, but something down there. It's not quite Aquaman. What do you think? What does he look like for you, Sasha?
No, he looks like he's kind of like a traveler. He has his clothes are not ratted up, but he looks like he uses his hands. He's a worker. He cuts some trees. Looks like a lumberjack. How about that? Really, he doesn't have a shirt. It's unbuttoned, and he has dark hair.
Little
parted to
Miami
the
style. He's
side.
got a little chest hair showing through. Is that what you're saying?
A little.
And then he as you see him, as you kind of catch his glance, he raises his glass to you from across the bar. He's like, and Oss leaves. He's like, "Oh fuck, we gotta keep the fuck it down," and then he just leaves.
All right, well, Sasha's gonna go talk to the handsome man at the bar. I left you guys for a minute now.
Sasha is.
And I actually do.
Sasha
I
leaves.
look
But
up
let's
to-
just stay with the table for now. What does the table do? As
okay,
Sasha
okay.
gets up and leaves.
Waverly's gonna sit there satisfied for a moment, watching her go over talk to the guy at the bar, thinking, "Ha, she's not talking to Barnabas." And then she's gonna and then he's gonna realize, wait a minute, fuck.
I'm just gonna look up at Kyle and just ask,
How long am I gonna stay here? I have a tendency to have one person leave, exchange with another person.
It's
You know,
been
we're kind of on the edge now.
what exactly are you?
Wait, we can talk about it later.
I guess I need to ask Waverly.
Right, then, take a shot.
Pretty rough though. How does it feel as an orc drinks a shot of whiskey?
Probably like human drinking some apple brandy.
It's pretty easy. Pretty soft stuff for your orc blood, right?
Right.
It's like blends in a little bit. Doesn't even like feel rough at all.
After about maybe 3 shots, it starts to calm the nerves a little bit. Then after the 5th one, there's a buzz.
Has Barnabas had a drink before?
Barnabas is
In
a
front of
purveyor of wines and whiskeys.
Okay.
He's not a heavy drinker, but occasionally he'll drink.
Beer before
But
liquor.
right now, he just needs something to take his mind off of whatever the hell is happening to him tonight.
Well,
You
that
kinda-
place is full of quill
Very
trees.
confused.
Sasha, like you come up behind Mr. Handsome, and you, as he's this lumberjack-looking fellow, and it's kind of strange because he sort of looks familiar to you, right? He has like someone that you remember maybe from your past in a way that you had an attraction to, but not quite the same, right? It's maybe like a cousin or a brother or something, right, of this person. And who would this person be? Who is this lumberjack in your past that you had an attraction to?
From the area that I grew up in that I don't remember.
Yes. Your vivid
He
backstory
was just
is
like-
incredible.
I'm sorry.
I said 1 to 3 paragraphs, not 0 paragraphs. God damn it!
I have the whole thing. I just don't know where it. I
It's
couldn't
all
find
good.
it on my
It's
computer.
all up here in the noggin. I got it.
I'll
Hey,
put
man,
it up,
D&D is
put it
improv.
up next
Let's
time.
roll
I'll
with
make
it.
sure I have it.
No, you're good.
He's just he's a neighbor. So grew up in the same area, and whenever Sasha could like reach something, or whenever she was making something furniture wise or whatever, he just always was there. And like they just became friends, but they had a falling out because he actually had married a lady in town. He got married to somebody else, and Sasha got a little heartbroken.
He looks around. He's like, "Oh, hey, hey,
She does like the crawling thing up his arm.
oh,
Hey.
your friend said you're available."
Sasha gets a little suspicious, looks back, makes sure it's not Waverly doing this.
You need
Wait,
someone?
Waverly's just watching like this.
Over his dragonborn snout.
Yeah, he's very like perplexed.
Oh, what's your name?
A master plan. It fails.
What is his name, Sasha?
His name's also Kyle.
My name's Kyle.
Kyle with a C.
C is in Chad.
You drinks monster.
My name's Kyle with a C, and C as in Chad.
So,
yeah,
what brings you
what
around
brings
this
you
place?
here?
Oh, sorry.
I'm just here with some friends. We're on a little adventure. What about you? You
That
from
was
here?
That was quite the performance you put up earlier. And, your
Thanks.
friends said that you were available, so I might as well take my shot. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna buy me a drink, I'm your girl.
I can buy you another if you want.
Sure.
Ost,
Do you live around here? Are you from here?
two shots. Yes, I'm right around here.
What do you do?
Well, I was looking for my friend earlier, but didn't quite show up, and glad I met you. You look like you're pretty capable. You have a crossbow and a sword, right?
I have some talents, yes.
Are you a sellsword?
Hmm?
Are you a sellsword?
I don't know what you're saying.
Are you a
Might-
sellsword?
Can you be
No.
hired as a bodyguard?
Are you a mercenary?
Big guess. Specify that one.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Welcome.
No,
I
I
play a
just-
lot of Skyrim.
I protect myself.
Protect yourself, I see. It can be quite dangerous out there, I understand. I also live dangerously, too. Let's go back to the other table.
Wait, really?
All of the shot glasses are gone, and Barnabas is still nervous.
Waverly looks tense. It is
Quill's
like
just
shaking.
Quill's just buried in a book.
Reading mathematical physics or something there.
International marketing.
Incredible.
Barnabas.
Yes, of course. Well, what is it, Bernadette?
Are you okay?
Well, yes, of course. I'm fine.
Okay. You need more drink? She
No,
has looks
yeah.
at the glasses.
I think I should probably stop. In fact, maybe we should all start thinking about sleeping arrangements. I obviously got a bed for myself and Bernadette back at the shop, but I'd be more than happy to pay for some rooms for the rest of you.
Perhaps we should stay a little bit longer. Something just came up. Let me know a little bit more about all of you.
Sure. What
You notice it's no longer Kyle's voice, it's Waverly's voice kind of coming out as Waverly's slowly starting to, like, take over. As he's getting more and more, like, jealous and like...
What do you want to know?
So, why are you in this city? Why build a business here? What makes it so special?
My pa used to come here for supplies every once in a while, and well, one day I decided to go with him, and I kind of fell enamored with it. Even when it was occupied by the darkness, it had a certain charm to it. I felt like, well, maybe I could come in, and I'm not much of a fighter, but maybe I can make some of the kids happy. Maybe that could help alleviate some of the stress the darkness put onto the town. I was always good at making toys, so I decided to set up shop here and do the work from here.
So you've always lived here then? Then
Sort of, yeah.
so how long have you had your shop? Is it
I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 years now.
make a lot of money?
I'd say I live quite comfortably.
And your assistant here? How long has she worked with you?
Bernadette, well, I would call her an assistant, apprentice for sure. She has great talent when it comes to making things, especially creating lifelike dolls. It's honestly kind of impressive how realistic they can be. I think she has quite a lot of talent, potential.
Thank you, Barnabas.
You
Of
are
course.
quite particular, Bernadette. But why are you like that? Sorry, that was rude. Why are you particular?
I do not know. Why do you blow up?
Something in my genes, you can call it.
Your what?
I'll tell you when we're in a less crowded place. I don't feel like getting run out of this town too.
You were run out of towns?
Multiple.
It seems like we all, and I look across everyone at the table. It seems we all know what that is like.
And as you say that, Mitten, the black cat, comes up next to your leg, Bernadette. Like you just feel it rub across your leg and purr a little bit.
I'll reach down and pick her up.
Pick her up. She's kind of hungry. You give her
I'll
some
give her
mutton.
Yeah, I'll give her the mutton.
I don't know how cats eat. I don't have a cat. All right. Something like that. All right.
What
And-
about you?
Me?
She shows the book.
Well, I don't know. What do you want to know?
Are you from here? Do you
No,
just
no,
come to-
I come from Stonebrook. I'm used to the big city.
Why the fuck are you all the way here?
Well, I traveled far to. I need something to bring back home. Whether that be money, maybe a magic item, maybe anything. Make some great discovery. Or make a name for myself. Until I do that, I can't go home. There is no home for me.
Let's go back to Kyle across the bar here, flirting with Sasha. They're kind of having some friendly banter. So, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a traveler. I don't have a particular job. I bounce around.
He's like, cheers. He takes a shot with you. Ting. Ooh, yeah.
Oof,
That
that
one-
one's hitting.
Yeah, that's... Asti really makes them strong around here. Very high proof.
So, you look familiar. Do I know you?
Do you?
You look like somebody I once knew.
I get that a lot.
One of those faces.
Yeah, definitely.
Good face.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of gets like a little bit more flirty and like touchy on the arm and. So
Kind of like drives him a little crazy, you know, like just touching him. He's like kind of sensitive a little bit. And he's like, oh, where'd you learn to dance like that? Where'd your friend go?
She was the one who taught me to dance. Actually, she had to go. She had to leave.
Well, it's just you
she's
and me
gonna
now.
go get our area, our rooms ready to sleep.
I have a room if you don't want one.
You have one here?
Yeah, it's upstairs. I
What,
could talk to you about some more business if you're interested.
What?
And of course,
what
other things.
kind of business? What do you have? Anything for me? Anything to offer me?
Well, apparently there's this temple nearby, and there's some stuff in there, and someone like yourself could probably get it out.
What is the temple name?
I don't know. It's south of here.
So you're saying you're gonna tell me where this temple is to get the things out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna need something more.
I was waiting for my friend, and fortunately, you know, he hasn't shown up. He was supposed to show up today.
What do you think happened?
Well, I hope didn't get caught by some of those orcs out there wandering around.
Well, I hope not.
I heard,
Hope your
I
friend's
heard
okay.
there's some rumors of some beast or something lurking the woods. People going missing, but it's dangerous work. I have money.
What kind of beast?
What kind of beast? I don't know. It's just rumors. So how about we go back, you know, upstairs? Or do you want another shot?
I'll take another shot.
Let's do it. And you see this Waverly as they kind of are engaging, and Sasha's kind of flirting with him a little bit more, and he's kind of
Like
just
real
like,
close.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, she seems kind of engaged, and they're just kind of like, it's like two attractive people kind of talking at a bar, you know? It's like kind of draws your eye and attention to it a little bit. Let's go back to the table. As Barnabas and Quilt are talking about their past a little bit, Waverly, are you getting a little nervous? You're muted, buddy.
He's getting very uncomfortable. Perhaps we should, Barnabas, go with your idea and start to turn in for the night. I think we've had a few too many.
I believe this is a tavern and not an inn.
Correct. I believe Barnabas said they had a room already.
Why are you shaking now?
I
Were you and Barnabas poisoned?
My body reacts weird to alcohol.
You didn't drink any. Barnabas drank all of it.
Aquarius drank quite a lot.
Oh. You share a stomach then, even after you blow up?
Yes.
Oh dear.
I'll go get Sosha.
That might be a good idea.
I'll go
And I'm
see
gonna-
getting you some rooms.
I'm gonna go stumble across the bar to Stasha.
You're kind of being like the typical cock-blocking friend right now. Got it.
Yep. Sosha, we're getting ready to head out.
Yeah, we're just talking. We're talking. Everybody's ready to go.
Yep, we're getting ready to leave.
Oh, that's a pity.
Kyle,
is
will you be around in the morning?
I'm afraid not. My friend is not showing up, so I don't know what to do. And I was looking forward to getting to know you more, but apparently your friend is calling you away.
He can wait. It'd be fine.
Aquarius says it's quite urgent.
Aquarius isn't here anymore. Remember?
And Barnabas wishes for you to room with him tonight.
Wow. Well. All right, Kyle. I'll see you later.
Pity. Maybe not. But hopefully again, yes. Farewell.
She kind of like puts her hand in his face to make him kiss it, like a goodbye.
Yeah, I'll have
I'll guide your hand. Sasha, come with me.
Waverly, you try to take the hand out away, and he's like,
Yeah.
he kind of like looks at you kind of sternly, and he's like, damn so swords.
All right, Sasha's just gonna go back with them.
I'm gonna lead her out of the bar.
She's kind of pulling on my arm, and she's a little sauced up too, and she's like still trying to like blow kisses over there.
I'm going up to Mr. Oss to see about room arrangements.
Big lizard yawn.
I still have the cat. I'm just gonna hold it out towards Quill. Like, not handing it over, but just... What do you think of this cat?
I don't know.
I
Why
don't
are you
think
asking me like this?
I don't think it's a cat.
Well, yeah, probably.
Just imagine it blinks, but it does the predator like blink. It blinks sideways.
I'm gonna... Bernadette sets it on the center of the table and kind of stares at it for a second, and she's gonna start ritually casting Identify.
On the cat?
Yeah.
Okay. Start putting
That'll be
like the
remote.
chalks out, you know, you take out the pearl and you start, you know, casting, and
Yeah.
the cat's just like following it, you know, the ball as you kind of go around. This is just like following it.
I scratch on the head as I'm doing it. Black cats are always good luck. Oh, 10 minutes.
So, what were you doing up there as Aquarius, right?
Oh, I'm outside of the bar with Sasha right now.
Oh, okay, you've
Yeah.
already left.
Let's
I see.
let's go
Walk
to
here
the
down
bar.
the street.
Let's go outside the bars. Barnabas, you just probably go to your room, right, and conk out. That's what maybe it sounds like. Or you staying down here?
Oh, I'm staying here so I can go get room arrangements with Mr. Ost, so the other 3 people who aren't sleeping at the shop can have a room to sleep tonight.
I'm
Well,
just assuming
Waverly
that
was-
you guys kind
oh,
of figured
sorry.
that out. You know, Barnabas. I just assume that you guys kind of figure out your own sleeping arrangements, right? Depending on what you guys
I
want to
sleep
do.
with Barnabas.
Well, I'd be waiting for Bernadette to finish what she's doing, and I'll walk her home.
Sure. Let's go to Sasha and Waverly outside.
I'm gonna like lead her down over by where Barnabas's shop is. I'm sure they'll be here in a moment.
Well, you said.
I'm sure they'll be here in a moment. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. You wait here. I'll go back and get them.
You gonna leave me all by myself?
You will be fine.
I might meet somebody out here. You're right. I might be all right.
Yeah, you may.
I'm all swaying. We're both just drunk.
Yeah. All right. I'll go back. I'll see what's holding them up. I'll be
No,
right back.
just go leave me here in the dark.
Hey, you've got your. You protect me. What are you afraid of?
But I just don't want to be by myself right now. I'll just go back inside. I'll go talk
No.
to Kyle. I won't
No,
be alone.
you stay here. Barnabas, I'm sure, is on his way back, and Quill's probably eating a cat or something. It's.
Better hurry up.
I will run. I swear. And I'm going to start running.
Waverly like desperately sprints off. Sasha, you're kind of like, it's that after the club closes kind of thing, and you're out by like the street light. It's kind of alone. You just hear like the distant sounds of a rat scurrying in the alleyway. Right.
I'm ducking into an alley,
Yeah.
shifting into Sasha,
Okay.
taking on like her clothes,
Sure.
going back to the bar.
So do
Okay.
we all watch Sasha walk back inside?
Sasha comes back inside.
You're relentless.
Meanwhile, I'm in the street just hiccuping alone.
Cock blocked and replaced.
Effective.
You guys see Sasha come in the bar.
Are you ready to go home, Bernadette?
One moment. I need to finish my spell.
Okay, Bernadette.
You
Well,
finish the
it's just-
spell, Bernadette, and it is nothing happens.
Put the mirror away. I pick a mitten.
Hmm?
Just a good luck cat. Play back with my shoulder.
She like, kind of crawls
knows?
around your shoulder a little bit.
Did Waverly blow up again and is now dead? Just watch Sasha walk past.
I'm gonna walk up to Kyle. Did I leave my coin purse here? I must have misplaced it.
He looks around. He's like, "Oh, I don't think so."
Oh, well,
What are you doing back? That friend of yours.
I know what I
seems to
did
be-
leave here. All of my sense when I was talking to you. Yes,
Oh, damn.
you're definitely not my type. I'm into orcs.
Oh, that's how it is. Well, if you go apparently south of here, there's plenty of them that you can go try to find, and hopefully they won't kill you first.
How far south?
I don't know. It's rumored in the woods.
Well, thank you for the information. That's, talking to you has been both the worst and best part of my night.
Oh, fuck off.
Gladly. I'm going to saunter out of the bar.
Perception check to see if I can even catch what happened there.
Go ahead, Quill.
Maybe the pieces start connecting.
14.
Make a stealth roll, Waverly.
The pieces will not be connecting.
24.
Oh, fuck!
You don't catch what's going on, unfortunately. It seems
Oh.
kind of like... It seems like Sasha, she's kind of in a hurry, like she maybe forgot something. And Kyle's just like kind of perplexed, and you hear the words muttered, "Fuck off," as through, his voice, like reading his lips. Right?
All right,
Odd?
I'm running out of the bar. I'm trying to beat them, and I'm trying to duck back in an alley and get changed back into whatever I looked like before.
Big slime ball. Another slime ball shucks off on the alleyway. You're getting kind of hungry. I mean, you tried to eat some mutton, but shifting so much, it takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, can I take a point of exhaustion, actually?
No,
Darn.
not yet.
Well, where are you sleeping tonight?
Well, I don't really have a place to sleep.
I have a few futons I can pull out from back if we need to.
Like what?
Futons, they're like they're kind of like sleeping bags, but better.
Oh, I mean, you could also just give me one of your tents. I could set it up.
I'm not gonna make you sleep outside in a tent in the middle of a street. That's just wrong.
I mean,
Could be Portland.
wouldn't be any different.
You're sleeping inside.
Okay, you're oddly assertive about this.
Alcohol does that.
He takes
Okay.
care of people. He is a good person.
He is.
Mm-hmm. Shots.
I'm gonna walk these two home.
You guys leave the bar and head out into the street, right?
Mhm.
And everyone is now in the street, and you make your way back to your shop. Waverly, you shift really quickly, and you're running back to Sasha, right?
Yeah. Oh, Sasha. That. I tell you what, I don't know. The cat was on the table, but I don't know if they were eating it or not.
Did it look alive still?
Currently yes. But they were also at the bar.
Well, where are they? You said they're coming.
They were still at the bar.
You two, while you're having this conversation, hear a knock at the door.
Come
Or
in.
a tap on the glass.
Is that you?
If you look into the glass, you see Bleeder staring at both of you.
Oh,
Fucking bleeder.
that damn fucking deer.
It's always listening.
This
Just
is the ugliest deer I've ever fucking seen.
Backs up into the darkness of the shot and disappears from sight.
Do I see you guys walking up towards the shop?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, they're coming. By the way, they're on the way.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Can't wait to lay
No
down.
problem at all. No, it's been a good night. Nothing weird has happened. Aquarius put on the show. That was pretty fun. That was pretty cool.
Lots of weird things happened.
That was pretty. What? Not that weird. Not that weird. Not typical
Barnabas
Waverly
on
fun. Typical Waverly fun. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yes, remember that.
Remember when Barnabas danced?
Yeah, that was
It was
that
great.
was great. Yeah, it's when we look back on the bad times that we remember the good times. Yeah,
But you remember when Barnabas was dancing?
yeah. He
good
moved
moves.
like a wet noodle. Next time we're gonna get Bernadette to dance.
Yes. I would love
Yeah.
to see that.
Yeah, we're gonna peer pressure. Peer pressure. I don't know if she knows what peer pressure means yet, but
I don't
we
know.
will.
Can I hear you saying all this right now?
Probably.
Are we walking up at this point?
I'm just like, don't worry about it. I won't lift him.
All you guys heard is peer pressure. Peer pressure.
Oh, Waverly. I guess you are not dead.
Well, thank you all for a great adventure.
We still
But,
have to complete it in the morning.
Barnabas,
Well, we're
where's
just
our
about
bunk?
done.
Are we all... Where's everyone sleeping? Y'all just came here?
Yeah, well, I was told Barnabas wanted me to lay in the same room as him.
What?
Oh?
Oh, was that not the plan, Barnabas? Was I not listening good enough?
I never said that, Waverly.
I must have misheard. It was very loud in the bar.
That's fine. I could be Big Spoon.
It's okay. Well,
It's kind of crowded.
see, the woods are just right there, Sasha. That would be, like old times.
No, there's no way Barnabas would want me to sleep in the woods.
Well, I mean, the
Alone.
inn's probably full, so.
I'll have a few futons.
Good. Oh,
There you
that
go.
would be
There you go.
perfect. That would be perfect. It
Barnabas-
would out of the situation.
Let me unlock the door, of course.
I'll pull the keys, the ring of keys out of my pocket and just finagle it around a little bit until I find the right one and unlock the door and let us in.
Bernadette, we could always lay like we did in the tent.
I do not know if you will fit. We can certainly try.
Find out.
Aren't you going to be with Barnabas?
That's the plan.
I'm gonna go into the back, clear out some space, and set out 3 futons.
Alright. Everyone have a good night's sleep. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
I'm right behind you.
Good night, Bernadette.
I'm
Good
this
night,
close to you.
Barnabas.
Walking behind you upstairs.
Good night, y'all.
I do not notice you. I'm too tired, and I'm a little buzzed.
Better.
I just
After all
walk in.
this,
I walk
head
in.
for
I walk-
wall.
Walk into the door a little bit before opening it. Then I reach for the handle, open it, close it behind me. I imagine you're just staying behind me the entire time, so I don't even see you. I close the door and I just start taking my clothes off. Barnabas sleep, commando.
Sasha's like, all right.
Wait, do you actually say that like out loud?
Yeah.
I'm halfway taking my trousers down. I turn around like,
What?
Hey, Sasha, what are you doing in here?
We're going to bed.
I got you a futon.
I just kind of like gesture him to lay down. Just. We both had a little too much drink. We need to go to bed.
What are you doing?
Lay down.
I'm too tired. I've been adventuring for 3 days. I need a break. And I'm a little drunk. So as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm just starting to fade out. I'm like,
You need a... Here's your bed, Miss...
Barnabas.
Sasha.
Bernadette knocks on his door.
He's sleeping.
Bernadette. Bernadette? Yeah?
I took his arm and I put it up so it was around me and like I used like a pillow.
I opened the door. I heard you yell. Are you? Oh.
Waverly is running into like that scene with Ginny from Forrest Gump in the back of the car.
Bernadette, I'm so glad you're here. Could you help me, Sasha, get to her futon? I think she got lost.
Sasha, there's a bed for you downstairs.
Just shush everybody. Just keep shushing.
I don't think this situation is gonna work at all, right? Like this is, this is not good.
Waverly, you know, could you help Sasha get to bed, please? I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, perhaps we should.
I'm gonna lay it down, guys. I think it's pretty comfortable. It's fine.
Bleeder, I think Barnabas is in danger.
You just hear
Waverly.
a crash in the background and then just rapid footsteps getting closer.
Waverly, I think Sasha is going to spoon with Barnabas.
He breaks through your legs and
I
just
don't
stands
think
in a
so.
defiant pose.
I like when
Standing-
Bernadette learns terms.
Bleed just broke into the room and he's looking for the danger.
I think Bernadette kind of looks, goes, I'll speak with you later, Barnabas. And I just start pushing Waverly out, and I'll reach over and grab like one of Bleeder's horns and outside, and just start getting everyone out of the room.
Yeah,
Except for Sasha.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, what's it? Drop something, and I'm gonna bend back and I'm grease
Sasha, you need to go to bed.
Where?
all over the bed.
On them?
On them!
Well, now we're slippery.
No! 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 It's not, I did not mean to oil you.
I just start rubbing Barnabas. Like,
we got an extremely handsome, oily, half-naked orc and a attractive woman in the same bed. What's going to happen?
Fuck.
You dumb motherfucker!
Fuck you.
thanks, Waverly.
Fuck you.
That, I will say that definitely wakes me up.
Fucking called me toy breaker. Just wait till the morning, Bernadette. Fucking wait till the morning. I'm gonna fucking walk downstairs.
I reach. If he does, or do you walk away? Do you leave or do you stay?
Yeah, I'm walking downstairs, making a scene.
Yeah.
You're walking into the room where Quill is, right?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. As you walk through the door just slams in your face, prestidigitation.
Great.
Because all you're so loud and she
is-
can't sleep.
Barnabas is awake now, so he's definitely about to hop out of bed and take a bath after being greased.
This looks like a you problem now, Barnabas. And I just turn and I close the door behind me.
I'll deal with it. Don't worry. Thank you, Bernadette. Good night. Where's the bath?
I'll go into the side room and just pour myself some water, cold, and just try to get the grease off me.
I'm just slipping and sliding on the bed, trying to get up. It's so gross.
Bernadette will ritually cast alarm at the foot of the stairs, and if she can reach it in front of Waverly's door, because he's a fucking problem. And so she's gonna cast alarm at the foot of the stairs, and then like near the guest room before she starts getting ready for sleep.
All right.
You see Waverly walk into a fucking door as he gets slammed in his face. Almost fucking falls over. He stumbles back. It's like, oh, so you do have fucking personality.
And apparently you can learn some humility.
You're not wrong, I guess. Did I come in, Quill?
Fine.
The door just opens on its own.
I'm gonna like wait for a second and then I'm gonna like walk in.
Quill's already under her blanket, just staring in the opposite direction. She's a little grumpy.
Just smacks in the face 3 times in a row.
Bernadette, after she sets her alarm, is going to just do like a round through the shop, making sure like all the doors are locked, everything is where it should be, and then she's gonna there's like a cabinet above the display where all the dolls are, like one of those kitchen high shelves, and she's gonna open the doors and pull herself up into it and close the doors behind her. And she has like a bed that she's set up in this like upper cabinet, and she's gonna pull out her journal and just do some writing before she goes to sleep.
Waverly, you such a problem, child.
Sasha digs in her bag.
With the fucking greasy orc. Fucking fuck this shit. They don't respect you, Waverly. You're too good for them. Oh, Waverly, you could be on the stage right now making millions, but no, you're fucking laying with the fucking goat. Fuck.
I dig in my bag and I go, I don't know if there's a sink or something near me. To at least wash up a little bit, get a change of clothes. I flip over the mattress and I lay back down on Barnabas' bed.
It's been about a minute, and this is just Barnabas. As you kind of get up, do you like try to cover yourself a little bit, being modest?
Yeah, definitely. Like I have some.
Washcloth?
I have a washcloth on, definitely.
And you see the grease begin to just dissipate off you, right? Like it evaporates almost like ethanol, right? And you think to yourself, oh, it's late. You've been drinking. This is just magical grease by that dastardly Waverly.
I'll just step out of the tub, dry myself off, throw on some nightgown, and if I walk out and I still see Sasha in the bed, I'm assuming she's asleep at this point. I'm definitely gonna like swaddle her in the blanket and just carry her out to the futon that I set out for her. Like I'm carrying her bridal style just so I don't like shift her too much and wake her up.
You have these like as a large orc figure, gonna have these large deep steps as you know your shop very well to avoid the cricking boards, right? That kind of wake her out, and you slowly just lay her down, and you get a look at her. She has almost like the grace of angel from a distant place, and you lay her down on the cot.
I'll walk out of the guest room and I'll close it quietly behind me.
Today's been a very long day.
Just walk back to my room, realizing that I swallowed her in my blanket. I'm like, all right. I gave them all my spare blankets, so I'm just gonna go to sleep without a blanket tonight.
It's
Bernadette's
difficult.
alarm goes off 4 times.
Bling, bling.
Hits in her head, just.
And it's kind of difficult to sleep, without a blanket. It's chilly, but you just think about it and you suck it up, and you feel that sensation, deep in your heart, Barnabas, that something is out there trying to call you from beyond, right? And your heart beats a little faster. What do you think of to calm yourself down?
I think of my adopted father's workshop and the incountable hours that I would spend in there with him, just trying to make something that looked even close to what he could make, to give him as a present, to show that I don't have to be this big, mean brute like the rest of my family were, but I can be kind, gentle, and caring enough to care about the little details. And I dream about the night that I made my first actual toy, that little wooden rocking horse.
And you think about
That
your
I
father
pulled
saying that, that see, you don't have, the evil's not in you, Barnabas, that you can create something from nothing. And, not to give in. And let the creation stand out. And don't give in to the destruction. And you fall into a deep sleep. And we have a long rest as we wake up in the morning.
Bleeder definitely takes the role of the cock-a-doodle-doo by just screaming at the top of his lungs.
What the fuck? I'm like next to him.
Yeah, Bleeder would definitely just be standing over you.
I'm probably like under it. I'm probably like under a table too. So like my head jumps up, like I hit it. And I'm like, fuck.
Bernadette, her eyes just open and she just rolls out of the cabinet, just like, oh, that's the alarm. Gets out.
Fucking Waverly just like laying defeated on the floor.
Will just kicks up, just like with a blanket covering her front, but well, she's not wearing anything at all.
Get naked.
Everyone's commando in this party.
Nobody slips with clothes on.
I mean, I did tonight, but that's just because I realized that there were guests inside and they can sneak into my room. But,
Good morning, world.
Hi.
walk out of my room.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
I'll
Barnabas.
get some pancakes on the stove.
You find Barnabas, you find Bernadette is in like the back crafting room, like the back area workshop. The gore bag is up on the table, and she has like, you see the wolf skull has been completely taken apart. And the skull's like just sitting off to the side, and she's just carving looks like she's trying to carve a piece of wood currently. But like her hands are currently covered with the gore from the other thing she was messing with, and now she's just working on the wood.
Oh, well, Bernadette, you gotta remember, you gotta clean your hands in between each tools you use so you don't, grease them up.
I thought that was before I ate.
Well, it applies to a lot of things.
Mm.
I walk over and sit across from Bernadette. As Bernadette.
I am a
What?
changeling.
Right.
I reach over with my bloody gore hands and poke him. And I'll like do the grab the cheeks and like.
I am real. I can be who I want to be. Sometimes I get to choose who I want to be. Sometimes they choose for me.
Well, that's what explains the change.
Meeting with Sasha in a tent.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry about that one, but I didn't know you. Didn't know if I could trust you. No hard feelings, right?
right. Yeah.
Right.
Bernadette is looking at Barnabas. Is he like as distressed as you look right now?
Yeah.
While this is happening, a knock at the door.
Yeah.
Barnabas? Bernadette, do you have warm water here?
Yeah, I'll go get some for you.
I'll say as I go downstairs to the boiler.
Thank you.
Yeah, Quill's just wrapped in her blanket.
Bernadette is just eyes locked on Waverly. What did you do?
I made sure of him. Just like I made sure of all of you.
You talking in the room where Sasha's laying on the couch, or is this a different room?
Sasha,
I
you're at
was
that
just
like
like
friend's
the-
house,
So-
right? Where
In the
there's
workshop.
Yeah,
you're just
I'm
like
in the
in the
workshop.
couch in the main living room area. They're having breakfast, in the morning after kind of thing.
After I get Quill her cup of warm water, I'll go ahead and work on breakfast pancakes with blueberries.
Sasha gets up. Oh, what's for breakfast? Barnabas, what are you gonna make us today?
Blueberry pancakes.
How did I get on this couch?
Who knows?
Maybe I slept walk.
Maybe.
I guess it's just me and Waverly.
Do you still look like Bernadette right now?
I do. I'm looking.
Yes,
Look
it's
over, I'm
just
like-
you and me.
Oh, they're in the back room.
Oh, they're in the back room. Okay.
We're in the
dining
back
room.
rooms?
We're in the back rooms.
Fuck!
Oh no!
I mean, I have a portal to it on my bag right here. If you want to go in.
Oh, that's true.
Bernadette is just looking at Waverly. Waverly, do you intend to harm Barnabas?
No. I intend not to see Sasha get harmed.
I see.
Seems that we both have friends that we don't want to get hurt.
You care deeply for Sasha.
I do. Sometimes too much. But I do regardless. I say through gritted teeth.
Just look at the stream and there's a burger commercial.
You are a very interesting and dangerous individual.
Thank you.
Do
Not
not.
dangerous to you at
I
the
would.
moment.
Hope not. I am not a person that causes harm, but if you harm Barnabas,
I will not harm Barnabas, I promise. Directly. If he gets in the way of an arrow or a mishap happens, it's accidents happen. But I will not cause him direct harm.
Then I hope you can protect Sasha just as well.
I plan on it. And if, as long as we're traveling together, I will use my abilities to further our common goal along.
I do
You
not think I
guys-
like you.
A lot of people
Yeah.
don't like me. You have to tolerate me.
I'll start packing up all the stuff, and you see I put the wolf skull.
What are you making it?
I figure
Of what?
something to use for later. I thought it was pretty. But and you see that as she puts the skull away, she holds up the thing she was carving, and it looks to be a wooden carving of an owl. Very primitive, it's not very good, but maybe one day I can make it fly at midnight. I think it could be pretty.
You think I'm so interesting, Bernadette, but I've got so many questions for you.
Oh,
Yes. But perhaps another time. And I'm going to in front of her to Waverly.
do you shed skin again?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Bernadette stares at the skin and like picks it up and looks at it. And like puts a strip of it like on her own arm and just looks at it.
It's like the face of yourself.
Yeah. You could be of use. She throws the skin away.
I've been told that before.
After breakfast, Barnabas just walks into his work. So it's like, oh, why is there a body in my floor?
Bernadette shed her skin. You want to look? I'm going to show him the face.
Not while I'm working with the fire, please.
This says I flip the jack.
I like to have fun. That's okay, right?
As long as it's not to the detriment of others. Yeah.
Since
You
we're at
got-
home base, I have enough resources to give everybody 4 pancakes, if you so wish.
Let's have you have been blessed, Barnabas, by the voice gambit. Roll 2d6 temp HP. And
Hey.
Sasha, you have been blessed by the voice gambit with 2d6 temp HP. Please
Truly
roll it
a
up, Sasha.
Hearty breakfast.
We also have next play PC gets advantage roll twice, so let's try not to forget. You guys have your breakfast. You pack up. You guys head out to the city streets. Are we heading to the castle?
The Lord Commander, yes.
Be sure to dress up in a suit similar to the one that you see behind me. It's just my only suit that actually fits me. It's personally tailored.
Brushed and bathed. Got something to eat. I think we're just about ready.
No, I'm
As you-
actually prepared this time.
You guys make your way into the chambers where you see JC, a paladin of the Knights of Valiance. And he says, Lord Commander just arrived last night from the north. You have returned. And safe and sound. This is good news. You must be
Indeed.
capable. Shall I announce your titles to the Lord Commander? Have you decided on a party name?
Oh no.
Snap.
We don't have a party name, but You can introduce us as the Vanquishers.
The what?
What?
The Vanquishers.
I
The wankers?
The wankers. I beg.
Vanquishers.
I beg pardon.
Oh, she said Wang Crushers. That's what I heard.
Vanquishers.
Wait,
Oh, see
crush.
that I understand. Like, yeah, that checks.
Did my
still
microphone
good.
really cut out there? Oh God, no.
I still don't get it.
Is that the name of the party? The Vanquishers? Is this the name I should announce you by? You guys have to decide on a party name.
Oof.
Maybe
always forget that.
not.
Why don't we call ourselves the Castle Crashers?
Fuck you.
Castle Crashes.
We
We
destroyed a castle already.
It was a
I think
temple.
I think it was a temple.
It was
The temple crashes.
The rock collectors.
Please stop.
What
I was
about,
begging you.
what about the runaways?
Actually,
What?
that checks pretty heavily.
I like that.
I wouldn't say I'm
I think
not
I heard a
racist.
song about that a while back. The Runaways or something.
Oh, all right. Let's take a vote. Who votes for Runaways?
Well, I believe all of us have a history of being run out of town.
I wouldn't say being run out, more like willingly, though.
We've all had to run away from something.
I wouldn't say so.
It'd be the Exiles.
The exiles.
That's honestly not a bad idea.
Runaways are a little more child friendly, but if you want exiles, that's fine too.
The Exiles? But you're not exiles. You're free to walk around.
We're
You're
all-
free here.
We are all,
Exiles does have a bit of a nasty.
We are united, but we all come from our different pasts.
we are also all craftsmen of different degrees.
I don't know about that.
We could be the Renegades. I mean, the list goes on here.
Trying to make us sound like a criminal organization, lately.
I mean, it's not like I
Yeah,
said.
I like the latter one.
The Peaky Blinders.
Are we a guild?
Not officially.
Could be the guild.
Bug Guild.
You haven't
No.
said a suggestion, milady? He looks over at Sasha.
Sasha doesn't care.
Oh.
She's like, she doesn't really attach herself to people, so she's just like, oh, I'm not gonna be associating myself with these guys.
Chat
I'm not
room.
saying that out loud. It's just what's going on in her head.
Still
Jack pulled
partial
up
to
the Misfits.
Runaways. Misfits.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I also like
The
three gals, an
Misfits.
orc, and a pizza place. That was pretty good.
3 cows and orc in a pizza place.
It was pretty good.
That's good.
Chicagoland.
So,
Misfits was nice too.
I like
Misfits
Misfits. That's a good one.
I do like misfits.
There we go.
Misfits is fun.
Nominated
we
by
are different
chat.
races, all of us. So, yeah.
Shall we call you the Misfits to the Lord Commander?
It has a
Going once.
negative connotation, but I guess that's, yeah.
Is
All
there
of us
anything
have
about
negative
us?
Conversations.
Is there anything about us that is positive aside from Barnabas?
Oh,
That's a good question.
I reckon all of you have your redeeming qualities. I mean, Bernadette's kind, understanding, and always willing to learn. Quill, you're very knowledgeable of the world. I find that rather redeemable. Sasha,
Curses.
you are very strong.
My
willed,
arm goes
passionate.
around Barnabas, and I'm looking right at him. Do me next.
Waver, you are very unique in your own fashionable way.
You have your
You're
talent,
very
okay?
you.
Very charismatic and scary.
Go on.
No,
And
Please stop.
This is the same old talk you get.
look, the point is, all of us have our own stories, and and none of us really quite fit in where we came from, so Misfit kind of hits home, doesn't it?
I like it.
Let it be known, based on the whispers from Tris 21, that you'll be known as the Misfits.
Who's first?
It is a whisper in the wind. I hear it.
It is the voices in all of our heads.
Oh. I thought I was the only one.
He opens the door. Lord Commander, the Misfits have arrived. And you guys march in to the Lord Commander's chambers. And Marcus sits upon his throne, his eyes transfixed downward as in contemplation that haunts his past.
Oh,
Oh, we need the crown.
Time to put on my Sunday best. And they turn around, turning into a Leonin.
That's a big hat, mister.
Meanwhile, Barnabas with his shoulder caped and three-piece suit, trying to make himself look at least somewhat presentable.
He looks up.
I guess, yeah.
Approach.
Quill walks forward, curtsies, waits for the others.
Barnabas walks forward and does a bow of the head.
What news do you bring?
Lord Commander, we have been to the temple you requested. However, things were not as they seemed. The relics were not present. There may have been a looting before us.
I'm afraid that the temple has been touched by the darkness, Lord Commander. It was quite strong.
Did you feel it as well? I felt the tremors coursing through the very ground beneath me when I was north, hunting the orc. My heart sank as I recognized the signs of the ominous and malevolent force stirring once again. The dreaded darkness, which we had fought so hard to vanquish, has resurfaced. I feel a sense of dread and foreboding. As a holy paladin, it is my duty to protect the land and its people from evil. And I know that I must act swiftly and decisively to prevent this darkness from unleashing its fury once again. What will you do?
Just look over my shoulder to see what the rest of the party feels like we should do.
Bird
We'll
is
just
walking
adjust his
in.
attire.
I suppose the Misfits are at your service, my lord.
Are you sellswords? What are you?
I'm
We're
just
still
a toy-
figuring that out.
I'm just a toy maker, my lord, but I'm pretty handy with a hammer.
Waverly's
And I
gonna
have-
step up.
Some machines that could aid in battle.
Waverly's gonna step up and bow. I'm in the form of a Leonin right now. Oh yes, my lord. If you're asking if we work for coin, the answer is yes.
Is this a new person?
Yeah, yes, you've not seen him before.
How many characters you got in there? 99?
I thought it
Quite
was
a bit.
One of
6.
every race.
Quite
God
a
damn
bit.
One of literally every playable race.
Not fairies. I don't do fairy.
Too small. Can't
Too
fly.
small.
When I
Fuck with
return,
Brondo.
he continues kind of a story. He's like, when I returned back from the land of the darkness out west, I died there. I was only by the grace of a lich, actually. I confess that I failed as once. It's my duty as a holy paladin In my arrogance and overconfidence, I challenged a fearsome general of the darkness to a duel and paid dearly for my folly with my life. My head was severed from my body, and it seemed that all was lost, and that I would be trapped in the realm of dread forever. However, by the grace of Tyr, I was granted a second chance at life through intervention of a lich, who granted a wish through his brother's enchanted sword. This is a humbling experience, wouldn't you say? It has taught me that a lesson that no one is invincible, and that even the most skilled warrior can fall if they are underestimated their opponent. I vowed to never let my ego and my judgment. And I will always fight with humility and honor and service of the greater good now. What will you do?
What do you mean, a lich?
We went to a temple. When we were there, someone was not as strong as me. He was tempted by the powers in there. And we had to make concessions to defeat this general. I died before the deed could be done.
Do you request that we seek out this lich and vanquish him?
Does not seem like a bad idea. If anything, did the lich not help you?
The books I've read, they say they're really strong and they command the dead for long with us.
Well, if they command the dead, then he is very successful at resurrection. The Lord Commander is looking quite pink.
You said this list was merciful.
That is right.
Perhaps he can be reasoned with.
Maybe. My friends and I, they continued onwards. When I had perished, their first-hand accounts, as they told me after I was brought back in the chapel, they witnessed a well of souls being devoured by the malevolent force of the darkness. In the shadow. The image of hundreds of souls being consumed is a stark reminder that the battle between the light and the darkness is an ongoing one, that we can never let our guards down.
So what would you have us do then? Seek out this lich and find out more about your missing party?
I must serve my people here. I feel something strange deep within my soul. Stirs to the west, I feel it call to me.
What is a well of souls?
I did not see it. They only told me about it when they vanquished and bound the darkness. Now that the darkness, this binding, is undone, I fear for the world.
Are you asking us to rebind the darkness, Lord Commander?
And on that, how much will we be getting paid to rebind the darkness?
What Sasha was about to get at.
We have not been paid for our previous work.
You said the temple collapsed when the darkness was broken.
We do not know.
Well, we were barely just made it out of there.
I'm gonna fish out the piece of the broken altar. Sure did.
He reaches out and looks at it.
We forgot to identify that.
He looks at it and he sees a few, indications that it's from the altar there. It is a pity. The temple of my forefathers lay in waste now. What is your price?
Oh, what a lovely predicament to be in.
And that's where I think we'll begin the game next week. Is that what you guys want to do? Sasha?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Gives you guys to maybe think about some stuff. I guess.
Spend some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just whatever. Hopefully everybody had fun.
It's
You can think
pretty
about your
good.
price and maybe what's going to happen next.
Sasha, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I am Sasha. I am so sorry. Sim,
keep on keeping
Sim, I
on.
love you so much.
Barnabas is the
We're besties, right?
Sasha's never gonna get a boyfriend.
We never.
Barnabas
Not when
is-
Waverly's around. Nope.
Barnabas is having a shift from this shy boy that wants to be left alone to this father figure that wants to be left alone.
Well, Sasha saw him naked, so
And
Yeah.
Waverly was honest.
Waverly was honest. Yeah,
Yes.
he
Who
told
was?
at least Bernadette a little bit of truth. So we'll see how that pans out.
Told Barnabas the truth too.
Oh, yeah, that kind of shook him. Definitely shook him.